What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. And today we are joined by good friends, Netflix superstars.
Yeah, Steve Gerben.
Steve Gerben, and also Shane Gillis, of course. But Steve Gerben, I think the world has known, has just hit a sub 80 round on a golf course right now.
Wow.
Really
And
incredible.
I'm not saying that like the acting superstardom has gone to his head, but the sub 80 I think might have changed something. I mean, he asked Alex to not be on the couch because of the color of his skin. And then he requested. I did walk up to him on set just to say hi and try to give him a hug, and he was like, "Not right now, Schultz." And then he just walked away.
Excuse me, not even close. Because he didn't like the way I was talking to you.
What do you mean?
Right? He didn't like that I was being nice to you.
That was actually really funny.
Yeah,
You want to tell this?
suck up.
Andrew's coming down. Like, you're basically donating his time. So I'm just like, talking to him and like keeping the energy up. And he's like, "You wanna fucking be on Flagrant?" Blah, blah.
He didn't even say that. He just
I
walks
normally
up.
didn't say you want to be on Flagrant.
Or whatever it was called at the time. What was it?
Shane just walks up. He's kind of hulking. And he goes, "Stop it!" And then just walks away.
You should have seen him with Thomas Hayden Church on this season.
I'm just like agreeable. I would say that's the way that I would describe it. And so, you just kind of, social grease and what have you. You say, you just kind of go along with it. And he just doesn't like it. I don't want to talk about it. So how are you doing, Andy?
I did this with Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh, yeah.
We met him in Abu Dhabi. He's a soccer player, all-time legend, one of the greats. And I just saw him, and it was like one of the few times I spazzed out seeing a famous person.
Yeah.
Like normally I just avoid it and it just goes away, but I couldn't help it. I was like, I have to get a picture with Zlatan. So I dapped him up and I was like, dude, I love you. I think I said I love him to Zlatan, and he was like, okay. And then I took a selfie, and then I never saw him again. He just walked away. It was awful. It was terrible.
Hey, you got a selfie.
Yeah.
I was starstruck. Caitlin Clark was at my show in Indiana, and I had, for some reason, I was like, oh, shit. Every once in a while, somebody gets me that I didn't think was going to make me
there's
like,
a clip
holy
of you saying hi to Steph Curry and introducing yourself, and him going, "I know who you are."
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's insane.
Yeah, that was
that's awesome.
Which was funny too, because it was me and Sam J.
You
We
were
went
at
to
the
a Knicks game.
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm like sitting there, I'm like, I hate the Warriors. Draymond Green's a sucker. But our seat was right next to the bench, and Draymond was sitting next to us.
Yeah.
And he was funny, and he was the man. And I was like, damn, I was wrong about Draymond. And then I'm Steph Curry's edge. Steph Curry. And then he looks over at Sam J, because he knew Sam, and he was like, what's up? And immediately she and I were both like, dude, Steph Curry's He's so awesome.
Even just as a fan, I rooted for him one time in the Olympics, and I was like, "Oh, I get why Golden
he's
State
awesome.
fans are the worst.
He's incredible.
It's the most fun you can ever have."
Yeah.
But that was back when I liked the Knicks. Now, that was last season.
Wait, why don't you
Why
like
don't
the
you like
Knicks?
him now?
Last year when they eliminated Philly.
You guys were in the playoffs last year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Remember, it was one of those series you guys won and acted like you won the Super Bowl? You won one series. And then oh my God. I was trying to cheer for you guys. You're such cocksuckers.
Somebody else said that too.
It is tough, dude. I want to.
We
but
just get so overexcited about it. It was brutal. We went to Indianapolis last night to watch the game and just wasted an inordinate amount of money thinking that we were gonna win Game 6 in Indiana.
That would have been awesome.
And it would have been so
That would've
fucking.
been awesome.
It would have been incredible. And I have to say, first of all, I got food poisoning while I was there, so I'm brutally sick. So not only did we lose everything, I also haven't eaten anything since, and it's been bad. But I
What'd
will
you
say,
eat?
a fucking pretzel, and I woke up this morning.
No way.
And what
Dude,
happened?
I have no clue. Salad? I have no clue. I was just, they poisoned me.
Was it vomit or diarrhea?
No, I mean, it was a little bit of diarrhea.
Vomit or diarrhea? That's how he talks. He's very clinical
He's very sweet, though.
about
So
everything.
caring.
Yeah, but then he'll talk the same way about like pussy.
No.
Wait.
He'll be like, oh yeah, I perform oral sex. No,
It is a performance.
Yeah. What? I ate these pussy.
You do enjoy that? You do enjoy it. But you have a girl, so now we're way back in the day.
I'm Gerbs, terrified of you.
Back in the day. There's no reason to be terrified of you. I'm the nicest guy.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you. This is the
Fuck
scary
you.
one.
No,
He's the mean one.
No.
I'm the nice guy. Okay.
Neither one of y'all are nice. What are you talking about? What the fuck is this, dude? Lennon and Stalin debating about who's better. What the fuck is going on?
Lennon. You're solid. I think like Lennon's like last words were like, "Don't let Stalin take over."
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "What do you say?" Stalin was like, "Nothing."
You set that crazy guy up. Okay. Anyway, Gerbs, you are you are a dog, aren't you? You're in New York. You're out of town, walking around unzipped.
Looks lean, dude.
Oh yeah, you got jacked. That pisses me off.
There's a shirtless like pic of you. I saw like a freeze frame in the media stuff.
What?
There's you're shirtless, okay, and you looking great. You're like ripped.
Oh, bro, that episode.
Ripped.
No, it's so fucking funny.
Wait, why?
That was like my favorite thing of the entire season. So there's an episode where he takes his shirt off. We're doing like a salesman. You know that Andy Elliott guy that's like, take your shirt off. You got a fucking fat piece of shit. Which as a fat guy, it's a fucking nightmare. It terrifies me. It's
That guy is so funny.
He is funny.
Have you
as fuck.
seen the guy who pranked him, by the way?
No.
You see the guy who called him and he's I'm pretty sure it's Andy Elliott. I'm not sorry. I don't want to derail the story, but like he calls the guy. I wish we could get it up actually. See if you can get up. The guy calls him and he's calling to prank this Andy Elliott guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm buying a package and the package is $20,000. And Andy Elliott calls him back or something like that. He's like, dude, I want to buy it, but like my mom just fucking passed away and just this. And Andy Elliott takes him on. He's like, I'm here for you, brother. If you need a few minutes, just like let me know. We could sign this thing up. And then
still closing.
All-time closer.
He's a closer. But
anyway.
we do like an episode where we're watching like an Andy Elliott type salesman guy, and he brings the Steve goes on stage and takes his shirt off. And when we're talking about like when we're in the writer's room and before we filmed, Steve was like, I gotta tell you, I've been working out, Shane. You're gonna be pissed off. You're not gonna like what you see. And then I'm sitting in the crowd while we're filming it, and he takes his shirt off, and they look like shit. It's not your fault. It was not your fault.
How is it not his fault?
Because the guy next to him was so strong.
But also, one, I don't actually look good topless. I have like a praying mantis body. Like I have no shoulders, so it's very weird to look at. Two, we were like eating like kings.
So funny.
So every day I was having like chicken cheesesteaks and French fries.
The audible gasp when you took his shirt off in the crowd. People were like, "Oh!" I had to leave the room. I had to leave the seat. I was like, I can't be in here.
I laughed so hard it hurt. It was so humiliating.
Yeah, look at LA Gerbs.
That's good for your ass.
That's LA.
That's before you got jacked.
Yeah.
That's before.
That was season 1. That was pre-Hollywood.
It's just good lighting.
You got a nice vein going on the
Solid.
bicep.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We were swimming.
Yeah. Swimming in it.
We were. Pump on probably.
Yo, what were you swimming in?
There was like a little hotel. They were doing a race where you.
LA Gerbies?
Are there a lot of LA Gerbies out there?
No.
When he gets out to LA, dude, he's a problem. You know.
I'm really realizing tires is not that exaggerated at all.
No,
the
it's
dynamic between the two is like pretty much exactly what it is. The writer's room is just y'all being like, let's have a conversation. That's the episode.
Every single person, like you play and just an exaggerated version of you. Tommy, the exact Stav is Stav.
Oh, yeah.
Stav's 100% Stav.
Yeah.
Kyla is Kyla.
June 5th, by the way. It's out June 5th.
Season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2. It's 12 episodes. What was the first season?
6.
Yeah. So they doubled up for second season, 12 episodes. And let's run it up. Let's get this number 1. Let's knock out whoever's in the spot. Let's run it the fuck up. Everybody watch, especially that first June 5th.
Yeah.
So we'll watch those 2 days.
Thank you. Going to be number 1.
Yeah, I think.
Son, you guys took out Bridgerton last time.
That was crazy.
That was nice.
And
that was crazy.
Yeah.
What?
But
Shonda was looking at you, number 1.
Who?
Shonda Rhimes.
Shonda Rhimes.
The Bridgerton lady.
Oh.
She's done like 30 TV shows.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What were you going to say though, Curry?
No, I was just going to say it was very, like, season 1 especially was so cool because he, like, I don't know how much people know, but he paid to have that entire shot made to shoot the entire thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, you know, that was when his star was sort of rising and he should have, like, not done that, you know.
I just knew you were a star.
No.
I knew from day. He's like a Tom Cruise.
Please. You know, you and McKeever.
You're like the next Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Stop. I'm being serious though. Anyway, it's just a really special thing you did.
It was, yeah.
Just take the compliment, Shane.
No, it's McKeever that's.
Yeah,
it's all McKeever. And Gerbs, and Gerbs, baby.
Maybe it's all three of you guys.
True, but the work he does is.
McKeever is like, yeah.
I think you guys
on
are
Shane's
all
level.
Yeah,
McKeever's
McKeever
absolutely
does
amazing.
stuff like we filmed the season and then I just forget about it. I just go like all I did was act.
Yeah.
And then I'll like
You're selling yourself short.
I'll call McKeever like 2
You don't
months
just
later.
act. You are very involved in scenes.
Okay.
You're very involved in
But
suggestions.
I called McKeever like 2 or 3 months later, and I was like, "What's up, dude? What have you been up to?" He's like, I'm editing. He's like, "I haven't left. I'm still working." I was like, "Oh shit, you're still working on that?" Forgot about.
Wait, who is the craziest person in the season that you got to cameo, and how did you ask them?
It was Vince Vaughn. Yeah, for sure.
And what was the ask?
Yeah, how did
I
that go?
met him a couple times, and he and I was in a movie that he was in that hasn't come out yet, but we got to know each other, and he's the coolest fucking guy ever.
He seems awesome.
He is Vince Vaughn, which
Yeah,
is
that's
like,
great.
I mean, he's like that all the time.
Dude, I watched Notice.
He's the guy from Swingers, basically.
Yeah. Well, you know the new movie he's
No, I
got on
haven't seen it
Netflix.
yet.
I watched
no,
it
no, I wanna
just
see
because
it.
he's
Yeah,
there.
Dude, we went to see the internship together at the theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince is.
Him, Vince
the
and
man.
Owen. We
He's
were
the
like,
man.
He's kind of the coolest guy. Ever.
Okay, you reach out personally, or you have
Yeah,
like,
I just texted him and I
Wow.
was like,
Okay.
would you be in the show we're making? And he just was like, yeah, of course.
he was familiar with season 1.
I don't know if he had even seen it yet. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But he just instantly was like, yeah, just say when.
that's awesome.
And then we were trying to find a way to get him in the show because I was like, we got Vince Vaughn.
Of course, yeah.
And then we kind of shoehorn him in there. So you'll see. He's in like 2 scenes.
Okay. So you're writing for Vince. So you're writing for Vince Vaughn, right? And you've seen every Vince Vaughn movie, right?
Oh man, that's a great topic.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
How do you stop yourself from just writing?
We didn't. He wrote he had a pass at the script, and do you remember that? Every sentence ended with "baby."
Oh, yeah. I think I was like,
He was like,
yeah.
I mean, the ties,
every
baby.
line was
Look
like,
at
"Come on,
these ties,
baby. What are you doing,
Come
baby?"
on. So you get Vince in, and then he's in these scenes, and you've obviously worked the script to like respect him as an actor and not make him.
He got the lines like right away. I mean, I think we gave them to him that day,
And he's
and he just knew them. It was pretty impressive. And then he added Vince stuff, which was it was awesome to watch.
Were you intimidated, like when you're?
A little, yeah. Especially because our scene is just me and him sitting
At the
next
bar,
to each other,
right?
and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And he would like improv and say just, I don't know. We'd finish the scene and be like, what are your thoughts on Japanese toys on a scale of 2 to 4?
Yeah.
3?
I don't know. He's like,
So
come on, man.
he's not at all intimidated, like doing comedy with you.
No.
It's interesting,
no.
right?
But I mean, just as a comedic actor, he's
like
like
some-
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But in like, you're around a comedian, you might pull your punches a little bit more. But he's just so confident in his shit.
He
doesn't
was,
care.
he was like a real actor.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He was like serious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a real fucking actor.
He's like a thespian.
And the rest of us are.
When you riffed, would he
he's-
like? Well, yeah, Gerbs obviously.
Gerbs was wearing a robe in his trailer.
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
One time.
What kind of robe? Like white?
They had it ready for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
With the slippers?
No.
Also, guys, show dates. June 19th through 21st, I'm going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah. July 18th and 19th, Oklahoma City. August 1st and 2nd, I'm going to be in Kansas City. Guys, we got all those dates and more at akashsing.com. Also, the 420 special. I did a show on 420 on Denver, on Shrooms. Was a fucking party. There's a nice 20-plus minute clip on YouTube if you want to check that out on my page. Also, I got some other fun shit drop in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned. It's Akash Singh on YouTube. That's all you gotta do, AKAASH. Love y'all.
Hey guys, it's Mark Gagnon on World's Fastest Ads Read Ready. Buffalo, New York, Raleigh, North Carolina, Poughkeepsie, New York, Portland, Oregon, Fort Worth, Austin, Stanford, Levittown, Washington, D.C.,
Look at
Chandler,
that.
Arizona,
Mouth
San
goes
Diego.
right over that thing.
And, of course, the last week of every
All the
month,
way
I do
down
a
to
show
there.
in New York City at Mary Lou. I would love to see you guys come on out. A bunch of other dates. You can check out my website, Mark Gagnon Live.
If your name is Mary Lou, you can suck Mark's dick
See you at the
for
show.
free at the show.
Please don't do that. See you guys there.
I'll buy
Thank
your
you.
tickets.
Bye.
Kirby, how has life changed? Has there been anything cool that you've been able to do?
Just like a little bit of financial freedom, which is like an unbelievable feeling.
Massive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
anything you bought? Anything that you?
I joined the country club. That was like sort of.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I joined the Jewish
that was
Country Club.
You joined the Jewish Country Club. Wow.
And technically,
Yeah,
not anymore.
Yeah, it was Palestinian.
Yeah. No, they got bought by like a conglomerate because they apparently ran into the ground financially.
They're skimming off the top a little.
No, I don't know. Maybe because there was a very expensive shed. Apparently, who knows? But anyway, that's what I did with it.
So you got into the country club,
yeah,
100%. And then now you've been hanging out. You playing a lot of golf, and it hasn't affected Shane at all. Shane is not bummed at all that you guys don't have time to hang out.
He doesn't. Well, he obviously doesn't like me.
Why do you think that is? Because you guys have such great chemistry.
You're so nice
You're
to him.
always defending him. You always. Why don't you love this guy?
I love you. What are you talking about?
Just relax.
You are exhausting, though. It's like I love you, but then you go away.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, I can relate.
Wait, why is he so exhausting? What does he do?
What? Hey, I mean, you saw what it is. I can't do anything. This, the amount of like time that I thought I was like, should I tuck it? I untuck it. I had a whole outfit. I abandoned it. I was like, it's a mark on my head. I couldn't do it.
Because you're worried what he's going to say the second he sees you.
I'm walking around. You said like that clip that's going out. That's sorry, I am ignoring you.
No, don't worry. You're cooking right now.
That's around where it's like, he had guys film him. I've been walking around my house, be like, you have guys film you.
When? I don't have guys film me.
You do.
If somebody's filming me, I go, please stop filming me.
No, your podcast.
Doesn't fucking count.
Well, anyway, that's what he does. It's just so everything is like, how is Shane going to respond to this and whatever. It's exhausting.
This is crazy. You see what I mean?
Yeah, Shane is crazy. See what I mean? He doesn't like me. He doesn't like me judging everything he does while he's awake. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
We're doing
Psychological warfare.
all day. We're doing late night tomorrow, and I called him and I was like, "When you got your tuxedo, right? We're gonna wear tuxedos." And then he called me like,
well, because originally he texted me. He group texted.
I wanted him to wear a tuxedo.
Let's
I'm
wear
not wearing a
tuxes.
fucking tuxedo. I just wanted him to wear a tuxedo.
Yeah.
So I ordered one, and then like before I took it to the tailor, because the praying mantis body, I had like the shoulders tucked in.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Are we really doing this?" And then
I had a moment of weakness.
Yeah.
I was like, "No, we're not."
I said no.
We're
But
not.
he did have like another.
I felt bad. I was going to make him wear a
Yeah.
tuxedo. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
But I know Steve. He wants to wear a tuxedo.
I mean,
wants to.
not a tux, but like a suit shirt.
You know what would be great is if you show up tomorrow with a fucking tuxedo.
That would that's good writing.
see how
That's good stuff.
That's good writing.
Shane.
But then he did have
If
another.
you don't
funny-
think he's already thought of that.
I had
And that
another.
might
I had
be what he
another.
said.
his other idea is very funny because do you want?
You can go ahead.
He apparently in an auction purchased O.J. Simpson's ties, so he was gonna be like, "All right, just wear a suit," and then ask me to wear this tie.
And then you find out live that
And
it
then
was
tell
on
him.
OJ's
And
side.
I'm already like, I got a ton of anxiety about just the general thing of it. I thought that would have been kind of
That would
fun.
have been good.
Yeah.
What do
It
you
would
do?
have been so viral. I mean,
It would have been pretty crazy.
classic moment.
That's O.J.
He comes
Simpson's
out in a
tie.
tux. You're dressed like this, and then you don't even let anybody. You just let the internet figure it out on its own.
It's going to be a disaster, though.
So what are you guys wearing? What do you guys?
I don't know. I
Do you guys
packed.
want to workshop the interview?
I think I'm going to wear like a black shirt. I'm going to wear this.
That's a good fit. Yeah, that's nice.
I didn't pack. There was a storm in Texas, and I have no power.
Okay.
And I have to be gone. I've
No,
been
that
on the
happens.
road for like a week,
They're
and I
on
was
their own
going
power grid like fucking idiots. Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do laundry before I left for this trip.
Right.
But everything, I have no power for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Texas fucking blows.
I didn't know that.
Hot as fuck. So, dude, the second we
Move
ran
back, Shane. Come on.
Come
back.
The second we ran out of power, the house was 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
just bugs.
And it's June. That will go out in August.
Bugs came in immediately.
Yeah.
The house filled with bugs. I'm just laying in the dark. You would have liked it. I lit some candles and read a book. You would have liked it.
Now I get it, Gerby. Now I get it. The second I'm calm and interested in the story, just rips me for no reason.
No, you like what I do Like gay shit. You like when I do gay shit.
I do. I
You
do
think
like
it's very
that.
funny
I do
when I
like
do
that.
gay shit.
When you do gay shit, I like it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what? Like what? What's
Like
it?
read a book by candlelight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
Naked.
It doesn't have to be naked.
I was naked. It was
Really?
hot as shit. Yeah. Just ass naked reading a book.
Wow. What book was it?
It's called Tree of Smoke by Dennis Johnson.
The basketball player?
No. No.
The former Celtic who wrote a book.
Yeah.
No, it's great. It's about Vietnam. It's very nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You think he was
Good
really there?
stuff. I don't think he was there.
Well, probably got some good perspective.
But it's tough. Yeah, when you're naked reading a book and then whenever you close the book, you see your tiny penis.
In candlelight.
You go, oh, fuck. Can't focus on the book.
I'll read about tinier ones.
Is it Asian history? Or?
You ever, when's the last time you took a bath?
Oh, dude, I took a bath recently.
That's tough, dude.
In the last week.
Oh, that's tiny.
Do you want to read?
No, I haven't taken a bath, dude.
How would you know if you haven't taken a bath?
I have taken a bath, but I'm saying, you know that feeling.
Yeah.
And there you go. Ooh. This is. I also treated it like a shower. Last time I took a bath, I like got in pissed. I just pissed and like blew my nose. I was like, why did I do that?
Yeah, dude. It just kind of floats in there with you.
Yeah. Real fucking real monsters. Just booger and pissed.
My wife drew me up a bath because my legs were sore. So she was like, "Yeah, I'll get you Epsom salts,
That's
but then also put bubbles in it."
Yeah, my wife did the same shit, and I loved it. I wish I had a book. Yeah,
I'll be honest, I enjoyed
fantastic.
it. I just haven't taken a bubble
Salts
bath
and bubbles.
since
Get
I was-
out of here, dude.
I was a kid. I was like a child. Took a full-on bubble bath as an
You
adult.
take baths?
No. What? Why were you like
I was just working out.
Did you
Just
think
did
that?
something.
Do you think that we'd be talking about this today, Gerbs?
baths?
Yeah, just like comparing our bath stories.
Yeah. No.
You ever catch a bath jerk off?
No.
No, that's crazy. You jacked off in the bath?
Just sat in my cup.
This guy is wild comfortable with his own semen. I don't understand it.
Oh,
He's
done
like,
that.
he'll like come on himself and just leave it
He
there.
comes on the carpet of hotels, like when he's on the bed. He
It's
just
really, I was thinking about
turns
that.
over and then just lets it rip.
No.
Yeah, that's
It's
how he was.
disgusting.
We're
It's-
all living in the same world.
You're coming in the same world we're in.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Stretched on the floor,
Dog, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to walk barefoot in the hotel because of this guy.
You
Yeah,
shouldn't walk barefoot in a hotel.
What do you wear?
You sleep with socks? You get up to pee in the middle of the
He
night?
goes to the beach with socks, of
Sleep with
course.
socks.
Yeah, just it sucks. Yeah.
Do you wear? I sleep naked. Do you sleep naked?
I sleep naked, but I
You
have
wear
socks
socks
on.
and you jack off and sleep. He's naked with socks.
I'm a little odd, man.
I swear to God, I thought about
own
that
it.
yesterday. I was at a hotel. I was like, this is disgusting motherfucker just comes on this floor.
Yeah.
The poor people that have to.
Nah, but they clean it.
No, they don't.
Oh my God.
They run a vacuum cleaner over it.
Dude, if you're brushing your teeth in the hotel shower and you drop your toothbrush, do you just leave it or do you pick it up
It's
really
over.
fast?
I've picked
It's
it
a
up.
wrap.
Yeah. It's
I would never brush my teeth in the shower.
I always.
All exclusively in the shower.
Really?
Really enjoy
I
it.
definitely will do
You should
it.
try it. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's a time
But a
saver.
hotel,
You're
I
in the
wouldn't do
warm.
it.
Really?
Until
high
you
risk.
drop your toothbrush and then it goes towards the drain and you pick it up real fast and you just look at it.
It's just over.
And you're like, do I dare try this out?
Yeah, I do.
Mark,
I'm done.
Yeah.
don't pretend you get in the shower.
No, hotel showers are the best. Dude. You don't got to worry about clogging that drain. I did have to snake my drain recently.
Ew.
Dude.
God.
Somebody's supposed to be quiet going, ew. It's just working going, ew.
Dude, the upstairs shower got so clogged up that the water filled up the shower and then started leaking into the bathroom downstairs.
Oh, jeez.
Because the drain was so
Yeah,
jammed.
you got all that hair.
Yeah, me plus my wife,
Right.
plus now our new baby.
Oh,
Baby
congratulations.
hairs.
Yeah, tiny little baby hairs getting everywhere. Yeah. He's got no hair. It's all going to the drain. And then I had to snake it and it was just one giant glob. And then I was sitting in the shower just covered in muck. And then I had to shower in the same shower that I just cleaned. It was awful. Yeah, it was terrible.
Why are you doing it?
Who else is gonna do it?
Don't you rent a place, right?
Yeah, I texted the maintenance guy, the super,
And he's like, you should do it.
left me on red.
Wow.
Yeah, he just never came back.
Good for him though.
Yeah, it's a strong move.
I respect
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Kind of
Hair in your
alpha.
drain, go. It's your hair. Get it.
Right?
You chose this hair.
Yeah.
But coming on the floor at a hotel
It's fucking repulsive.
You think
it's
that's a
insane.
crazy thing,
that's
right?
It's
really
truly
fucked
one of
up.
the most disgusting things I've
the
ever heard in my life.
rollover is interesting to me. Like
The
just-
rollovers, that's a wild move.
I'm
Yeah.
a little lazy. So,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm pretty fucking lazy and I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Where do you put it?
Don't worry about what I'm up to.
You just gotta get
Don't
the
worry about
towel.
what I'm up to. Don't worry.
You just get the bathroom towel. That's the responsible move. That's like a professional. I've been
Yeah.
at a hotel before.
Preemptively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to just see
Next
it
time.
through.
Just keep a couple on the bed next to you from now on.
Gerbs, do you even do that? Do you even whack off like that?
Like that?
Yeah, just you whack
Just in
off
general.
like that.
No.
Do you whack off?
Willy-nilly, like
Oh,
that?
no,
No,
this
not
guy's-
willy-nilly, but are you like are you a guy with a lot of horniness in
Yeah,
your
of
life?
course.
He's
Oh,
one of the
really?
horniest
Oh, yeah,
guys I've
yeah.
ever met.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and has it always been that way since you guys met?
Yeah, I was shocked. Yeah.
That was sort of how, yeah.
How you guys connected?
No.
Please tell the story. Please tell the story.
In
Oh, man, we were at the horniest fucking Philadelphia. We were like, yeah, you want to hang out?
Take advantage of some girls in Kensington.
back when he started his podcast, I think I was like one of the first guests you ever
Yeah.
had on, and it was that was another time that you like, risked your own, because at the time I think you had like 1,000 listeners, which in
was
Philadelphia was like. What?
Yeah.
Because if you got like 80 views on something, it was huge, and he had 1,000, and I was like, people are gonna hate me. They're gonna stop listening to your show, or what have you. And then, but yeah, he was like, I was open about my like pornography watching.
Oh,
So I think like that.
so that's
Would
Yeah,
you say
I
that's-
liked it.
Yeah,
Did you watch porn? There's
yeah. We got
Yeah,
no
he's-
details.
He's like, he'll give you you can ask him anything.
I don't really have,
He'll
like, shame
fully
around
answer it. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a sexual freak.
no, not sexual. but I also, we don't have to talk about it. I'm not like inviting you to talk
No,
about
if you ask him, we'll tell you. Tell him about the pillow.
what pillow.
You know the pillow.
Oh, the pillow. Well, I thought we were talking
That was fucking perfect.
What pillow? You know the pillow.
I thought you were talking about. Oh boy, that was. Never mind. But
no, tell that one too.
Tell you that.
Yeah.
Don't touch. Don't recoil. But hold on.
Recoil.
Yeah. He's about to tell a fucking sex story. He's like, ew.
Don't recoil.
He's a freak, dude.
No, the pillow is only because of eating pussy.
Yeah.
Performing oral sex.
Performing oral
He
sex.
performs oral.
Performed oral.
So you were watching videos of people.
No.
no, this is him. This is him.
This is why I like pump fake the story, because I was like, oh, I thought we were talking about porn, but we're talking about me. So yes, the pillow is like I would put down a pillow too then, and then there was some incredible fan art made about that.
Wait, you would put down a pillow
Explain
to do
what
what?
the pillow is.
I put that down for my knees.
Oh, before the performance.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. My bad. I thought he was jerking off. My bad.
No, when he performed oral sex.
Stance socks. I have the same socks. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yes,
put
when
the
I
pillow
perform
down.
oral, I'm on the side of the bed, on my knees.
Oh,
Yes.
got it.
And so
Yeah.
that's hence the
Yeah.
pillow, because I did
Got
like an
it.
up-down.
I thought she was standing. I had no clue she
No,
was on
right.
the bed.
I know. It's my bad.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, standing. That's actually nice.
that'd be interesting.
That's gonna be tough for you with the length of your.
Well, I have a giant fucking girlfriend.
Okay. So Gerb, that's not
Short, I can't get in there. Hurts my neck. Yes. Go ahead.
I don't know. He's a-
So we're talking about. Okay.
You gotta try standing. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
but he'll break the pillow out. He'll say,
you'll-
honey, get ready. And he'll lay a pillow on the ground. He also.
None of that happens.
What was the orgasm rate you say women have with you? This is crazy.
It was first of all, she validated it. It's only, but it's not to say it's not
Every single time.
it's not me.
The girl's coming.
oh, every single time.
No,
How,
when you
how
perform
much?
oral
What
sex?
would you say?
Yeah, 80%.
Everything.
But again, it's
80%.
like she is. My girlfriend is very like knows how to get there. She knows how to get there.
She's like a Tesla.
Yeah.
She can get herself self-drive.
It's not like I'm like I've said. I'm not like a I'm not claim to fame of like a mega talent in this area. It's just that I'm just fortunate with somebody that.
Yeah.
That knows how to
She's
get there.
communicative and she knows her own
Communicative,
body.
thank you.
Yes.
You're communicative.
I am communicative as well.
You're also communicative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're very vocal in the bedroom, aren't you?
Wait.
I can do.
But you talk.
Wait,
you talk
wait,
right
please let him go.
What? Like what? What is?
Well, I mean, it's just whatever That's it. We actually this is too close to life, like the show, because we do talk about this on one of the episodes. But yeah, like dirty talk or general grunts.
Either or. Yeah.
General.
grunts.
What's your favorite grunt? Do you have a grunt you
Yeah.
got?
No. I don't. There's no
How do you
place.
Please, God. I swear to God, I please do that. Please,
Just a
just give
little
us an example of a general grunt.
General grunt would be like,
Lock it.
I need this. Oh man, that's so fucking gross.
So when would that happen, Gerbs? Like at what point during sex would that happen?
Whenever you want it. Whenever you want it, bro.
whenever I want to, whenever I just am feeling overwhelmed with masculine energy, I go, oh.
Is there a way to communicate your pleasure to her?
It's just to let it out. I communicate things to her about how she.
Can you give us an example? Can you reenact? Act out, please.
Absolutely not. That's the most you got is the grunt.
That's the grunt. That's a lot. That was very generous.
Crazy. I would have never ever done that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow, that was beautiful.
We haven't even talked about your porns that you like. We've gone real life.
We're fine. We don't need to get into that. There's a whole catalog online.
Yeah, this is every podcast I've ever done with it.
Wait, really?
Well documented.
All right, guys, take a break for a second. Listen, if you are tired of juggling 5 different supplements every single morning, let me tell you that just have gummy bears.
Groons, baby.
Groons. Gummy bears, these are delicious. Okay.
Empty pack right here. I just housed this.
Thank you. Greens, probiotics, prebiotics, vitamins, minerals, all in one gummy pack.
It's all in a delicious fruit snack.
Why isn't everything in fruit snacks?
I don't know.
If you have the ability to put in fruit snacks, just make everything fruit snacks.
Over 20 vitamins and minerals, 60 whole food ingredients, benefits for your gut, immunity, energy, brain function, all that shit.
Boom, first thing that you eat in the morning.
And low sugar.
You might even have to continue this because I'm going to be chewing.
Right. And they got Groons Kids. It's the same all-in-one nutrition, but built for little ones. They're vegan, they're gluten-free, they're perfect for the summer. Throw a bag in your beach bag, your carry-on if you're flying somewhere. Stay dialed in if you're on the go. So go to Groons.com, use the code Flagrant and get up to 52% off. They could give you 50, but they still throw an extra 2 on there.
Shout out, Groons.
Your whole nutrition routine with Groons, simplified. Do it. Go there right now.
Delicious.
Let's get to the show.
All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. Father's Day, okay? Around the corner. Time to show up for our pops, okay? Get them a little something new. What do you get the guy who has everything? A new wallet, okay? Let him RIP that George Costanza wallet that he's got in his pocket that's given him some sort of spinal issues because he's propped up on one cheek when he doesn't have to be. And have him do this right here, okay? You're not carrying around wads of cash anymore. Everything is digital. But if you do want to do the cash, you got it right here. You got all your cards and everything you need right there. And most importantly, it's trackable. Yes, that's right. It is trackable, okay? You can literally find it with your phone. Someone robs you, go to their house, get it back. Take something extra. You do whatever you want to do, okay? And last but not least, it's RFID protected, okay? It blocks against the boops. So some guy on the street can't come by, scan you, take $40 out of your bank account. No, RFID protected. So Extra, Father's Day. This is their biggest sale of the year. The Extra's Father's Day sale is here, and they're bringing their best offer yet, up to 40% off site-wide on all their sleek, smart wallets. And here's the real kicker. You can get up to 50% off with the promo code FLAGRANT at checkout. The Father's Day sale promo runs until June 26th. All you got to do is head to partner.extra.com/flagrant. That is partner.extra.com/flagrant, and treat yourself and your dad to the slickest, most functional wallet out there. Slim, secure, and on sale right now. Do not miss out. Now let's get back to the show. There is There's one story that I would love you guys to tell if you wouldn't mind. It's the one that you told on your pod about when you got catfished.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Yeah, that sucks.
You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to.
I'm
and we
happy
can cut it if you don't want to. Okay.
Because it's a forewarning to other people. It's utterly humiliating. Yeah, so I got catfished into like masturbating on the internet. And
Wait, come on, Shane. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You got catfished?
Yeah.
Masturbating on the internet.
I did. I'm an idiot. And
Could happen to anybody.
Yeah, but so the story is in the one but the one part that I remember when we were talking, because I actually listened back to that when it was on YouTube, where I was in Los Angeles on an internship. And I was like very lonely. And that's when you were saying, you're like, yeah, when you're lonely, you just,
Yeah.
So there was this, like, it was called Lava Life, which was like
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was like a dating /
Was there like a commercial for it on TV?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like a late night thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they had a budget.
Well, no, because it was like,
Definitely.
the thing was, it was like dating or friends or intimacy.
Oh.
And so, like, you obviously,
You're hoping for some intimacy.
of course.
Yeah. Fair. Very fair.
And then, yeah, it was just utterly, like,
What was the app or whatever?
Lava Life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain it.
Didn't I just do that?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
It was
Did
like
he explain that it was like a Skype, like Zoom thing?
Well, no, because we were, like, I was texting with a person.
Oh, you met her on the app.
Yeah.
And
then they were like, like,
Take it to the next level.
Masturbate.
And this was a while ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 42, going on 42. Maybe 42.
that's great, man. 42.
Thanks.
God damn.
Fantastic.
Killing it.
It happened
Tom
when I was
Cruise.
like 24, 25. So.
This is a very mid-20s thing.
Long time ago.
Yeah, time heals all wounds. But
Yeah.
so they were like, blah blah blah, and I'm typing stuff that, like, if Shane ever found it, I would just kill myself. That's the end of it. I can't have him ever see this. It was like blah blah blah, I choke you or whatever. And then
Whatever.
she was like, wanting to see me masturbate,
Right.
And I was like, sure. You do it. And then, in that mind state, she was like, she said, my camera's not working. And then, you just go, oh yeah, it's not working.
Yeah.
And so she sent photos of just, and then I proceeded to, yeah.
So you filmed yourself?
Yeah.
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 Face? No face?
Face and just trying to look sexy.
Oh my
sexy.
God.
Oh my God, yes. And then when it was over,
Oh, it's sad.
yes, this person just wrote LOL thanks and then closed the chat window. And I was
that's
just like,
fucking brutal, dude.
my life's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you share that with them?
You're a bad person. Look how hard he's trying not to laugh.
Dude, no, there's
Well, in
just
all fairness, like, I share it because, like, it is what it is. I did it. And then also, if you...
hell yeah. No, it's sick.
Yeah, and then if you...
Fucking standing on it.
anybody...
No, he did
Ruthless,
it.
dude.
He
You're
did it.
ruthless.
If
No,
anybody else is
I'm
like
not.
hearing
I-
this, it's if somebody's asking you to masturbate,
Don't.
Don't fucking do it.
or make sure they're like holding up a newspaper and they're actually a video feed. You gotta verify, and like it's just not worth it because it feels horrible.
Newspaper.
Yeah,
This is so
That'd be
good.
so shitty.
it was really and I was thinking it through. I was like, what if they
Was she
contact?
living in like a living room?
I was in a dining room. It was because it was I was renting, so I
off
just
in a
had
dining room.
curtains hung up.
And then you went home, right? Didn't you move home?
Well, after the internship, of course I went home. Yeah. What was
I
it?
thought
It was a blow up
I thought it was
mattress.
for comedy that you were.
No, it was an internship. I tried to do comedy. It was not good.
You try stand up? You
He's
weren't
really
at
good at stand-up.
I would think you're.
No, he
yeah.
is. He is really good.
But that's how I met
But
everybody.
18 years ago, none of us
yeah.
were good.
You.
He's really good.
But you
No,
three
thank you.
met
I believe that.
in Philly doing
I'm saying
stand up.
2007.
I met
or whatever.
McKeever. So
Okay.
basically, like the story, like I met McKeever and I came up at the same time. He truly is fantastic.
Yeah,
and
he's
he
like-
just
yeah.
doesn't want to do it,
Brilliant.
which is cool. But and then I got seen, and they said you got to come to New York. So I moved to New York, failed. When I came back, I was like very sad, and John McKeever would, still continue to put me in everything. But that was when he was like, "Have you heard of Shane Gillis?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "He's the funniest guy I've ever seen. You guys have to do something together."
So you come into the scene. You're a few years younger than them.
Yeah.
You come into the scene while you're in New York.
He had, he had like about to stop doing it.
And what about McKeever? Was McKeever
stopped kind of right when I got there.
Yeah.
Which that was crazy.
He is just that good. Yeah.
He won't do stand up for like 2 years, and I'll be like, "Come to a spot," and he'll just murder.
Is he like a tortured artist, kind of like the,
I don't know.
Nothing he does.
I think he just likes.
tortured.
Yeah, I shouldn't talk about him. He's not here, but I think he just he's very good at like writing, directing, and I don't think he wants to focus there.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I've never gotten to meet him, so I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're coming up.
He's very normal. He's
great.
just a regular fucking guy. Yeah.
Great. And really great on set.
Yeah. And the sketches I've seen him in, he's terrible.
And he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
He's probably the best of us. Yeah.
He's fantastic. But I want to learn some like lore for all you guys. So you're coming in the scene. Are you aware of these guys at the time?
I didn't know Gerben.
You knew
But I'd
McKeever?
heard about him. They all told me he was great. I was like obsessed with Tommy and McKeever and you through Delco proper. Like I knew about them before I moved to Philly. I think I like DM'd McKeever, like, "Can I please just watch you guys film?
Cool.
So I can
'cause you
learn
were
how
the
to do
umpire
it."
and-
I just wanted to learn how to do it. Yeah.
I have a few of those.
Yeah.
DM in the OGs.
So embarrassing.
No response.
So
at all.
embarrassing.
Yeah, it's a reasonable thing to
Dude,
do.
I had a
yeah.
DM to him before we met, and then we actually met, and then I deleted the DM.
Smart.
That's great.
Smart
I was like,
move.
he's eventually gonna send me something. I don't want to see me being
Yeah,
a loser.
smart move, dude.
The first time I ever featured at Helium Comedy Club was for Bert Kreischer.
Get out of here.
And I emailed him about more, because he was hammered, and he was telling me like, "Yeah, I'll take you on the road whenever you want." I was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, this is gonna change my life." So I like sent him like a long email of like, "I think you and me mesh really well, and I think we should." And it was his birthday, and I closed the email with like, "Happy birthday." And he just never responded. And then me, him, and Stanhope were doing a podcast together, and I was like, "I actually emailed you a while ago, and it's really embarrassing." And he's like, "I have the same Gmail. I'm going to look it up right now."
He read
and he read the fucking email.
Oh, wow.
And then Stanhope was like, "Actually, Bert, you fucking emailed me, you fucking loser."
No way.
Yeah. It was
That's
pretty
awesome.
Oh, that's perfect.
Bert's was way worse. Bert's was like, "I know we don't know each other, but I'm on the road and it's real depressing." And how do you it was so fucking gay.
Okay, so you're coming up. You're a fan of those guys.
Yeah.
Quickly get popularity in the Philly scene.
Yeah.
When you came to Philly, you had like how much time, you think? That was passable. 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
15, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, all right. So you get people start to know who you are. Funny fast.
Yeah.
You get the attention of McKeever and Tommy and those guys.
Yeah.
They bring you in.
They did, yeah. Because I was like booking shows and being like, as the headliner, I was like,
Oh, where
I'm
you're
gonna get Tommy Pope on the road. Like, I was
Wow,
like, come
wow.
to Harrisburg and do a show.
So you were doing local spots.
Yeah.
And then getting the Philly guys to come out.
Yeah. That's how I got to know him a little. And then, that was it.
And then
brought me
when do you first start doing any sort of sketch stuff with those guys?
I was in Delco proper as like a background person.
Umpire, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was an
You were
umpire.
really funny in that.
Yeah, that was funny. That was it.
Can you give a breakdown of Delco proper to everybody listening?
Go ahead. He was.
Delco proper. It was like John and Tommy worked at a lumber shop.
Right. But this is a show I think that you guys sold to Comedy Central.
Comedy
at the
Central.
time, right?
They made.
This is around COVID. Like it kind of got
It was way
crushed.
before that, actually. I think it was like 2015.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Comedy Central bought up to a pilot. This was like a time when they were buying. They made I think it's still online. It's called The Funeral. It's so funny.
Yeah.
And then Comedy Central bought 3 more web shorts from them, and then a pilot, and then they passed. And it was kind of the time where I think it was a little bit like
Yeah, it was 2015.
yeah.
2016. It's like,
The climate.
you
was a
guys
little
can't be
different.
white.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that seems like you're going to run your company into the ground.
So when do you come to New York?
2019.
Was there any pushback from the guys in Philly?
No.
Everybody was like...
Everyone was like, good.
2019 was
Philly.
also after, was that after SNL?
No, that was, I got SNL like right when I moved here.
Okay.
We were on the way here. It was very funny because I was like, I love New York. I miss New York. And I was like, there was 1 week when I knew I was getting SNL and no one else knew. And I was just walking around the city like, what a beautiful fucking city of fucking
I love
dreams,
these people.
Dude, this is incredible. And then the next week I got fired and I was walking around like, I fucking hate this fucking everyone here sucks.
How soon after when we were at JFL together?
That was it. That was when I got
That's
SNL.
when you... Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when we were at the Chinese restaurant,
Yes.
did you already know?
No. It was from that night.
I remember
They saw
you had
that
a set
performance,
and you're very, usually you just say you bomb all the time,
Yeah.
which is hard to believe. But I think this
It's
one,
hard to believe. That's funny.
which is, I think this one you were like, no, I think I did pretty good. Like you felt good
Yeah,
about
I did
it.
good there.
Yeah.
And I ran the light and I looked over at Jeff Singer and I was like, am I good to run it? And he was like,
oh, he said, keep going.
yeah, it was cool.
That's huge.
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay, so you find out the next day.
No, they were just there. They had seen it.
Got it, got it.
They hired me. But no, I didn't find out, I don't think, for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was 2019 and yeah, I forget what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get the lore and how all you guys are still connected.
Yeah.
Because we had made Tires as like a short.
Yeah.
And
When was this? Sorry.
This probably.
Oh yeah, we made Tires like a long time ago.
Yeah, like 2016, 17, somewhere around there. And the first time we just shot test footage, I think that was our first time like really hanging out.
Yeah.
And he was phenomenal. And then
I wonder how nice I was to you. I bet we were.
you were pantsing me. I literally had
day one of meeting
it's
him.
just like, dude, he has been this forever.
Yeah.
I paid him. I literally paid him to be in the show, and he was torturing me. And then, it was like overdrafting Chipotle charges at that time, and just being a menace. But he was
I had
so
$0.
funny.
I was fucked.
And so, like the first time we shot test footage, because we would only have it for a Sunday, so we would try and shoot like 8 or 10 pages in a Sunday. We'd like get in there as quick as we could, and then we almost got it, and then we shot it another time, and then the third time is what ended up being online for a while, which was really fun.
And then after that was Gillian Keeves, which
Yeah.
you helped out a lot.
I don't know if I did anything for
Oh, you did. We probably wouldn't have made it.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because John wasn't totally listening to me, and I was like, he's going to listen to Schultz. Schultz, you've shown the model.
Then there was like a production company you guys needed to get on board for that.
Yeah.
I feel like they were a little hesitant or something like that.
Everyone was pretty hesitant.
I remember I saw a sketch.
I knew it was going to work.
Fuck. I remember I saw a sketch. I forget even which one, but I remember I hit you up immediately after.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the funniest shit that I've ever seen. Like, it was just unbelievable. And it was so different. I think there was like a lot of sketch on
ISIS Toyota.
online at the time.
ISIS Toyota.
Yeah.
I don't
Isis
think that
Toyota
was
is unbelievable.
But I don't think that was the one. I think it was something else. Anyway, and I hit you up. I was like, this is the funniest fucking shit. And you're like, yeah, I think we're trying to. You're like, I want to make a season. I want to like put this thing together. I'm trying to convince these
Local
guys.
daycare.
And this was during COVID, actually.
Yeah.
Because we were in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you released your special too at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Has that been wild to see what's happened with his
Of
career?
course. Yeah.
Like, do you go to the arena shows? Is it like
Yeah, been
put
a
things in
few.
perspective?
It doesn't like we know how good he is, so
Yeah.
it's not like a shock to, but it is still weird. But it's also like, I mean, I got by, but he's my favorite comic.
Don't be gay.
All right. I mean,
A little bit.
I mean, he's so funny,
Yeah.
and so it's not like super like.
You're
No,
not
it's
surprised
insane
by the
that
success?
anyone is doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it's
no
it's
one should
wild
be doing
to
an
see.
arena.
It's
It's
crazy.
crazy out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But I
It's
remember
crazy.
the first time I saw you because McKeever had sent me your TED talk because that was during.
yeah.
But no, it's a really good talk.
Oh, thanks, man.
Especially like, just like he said, this was a time 2015, 2016 where it was like, yeah, you're gonna have to find a different way,
Yeah.
you know, and
God damn, the whites.
Yeah.
We'll find a way.
The industry was like, you can't be white. We were like, well, now the industry's dead. Just like
Let that be a lesson for you.
The whites were like, we're going to decide who the next president is.
I mean, you got to see Shane throw a first pitch at a baseball game. Like, you must have been so excited for him.
Yeah, of course I was excited. Of course I was
Nasty
excited
little
for
fuck,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
You wanted me to fall down.
Not at all. Not at all.
You want me to fail.
What is the first thing you said when he came back up?
I don't recall.
After throwing a perfect strike.
I don't recall.
After throwing a perfect strike, what was the first thing you said?
From the mound, you threw a perfect strike?
I don't get like excited.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
I was like, it was not perfect. I'm just kidding. Listen, it's just joking.
Some certain angles it looks pretty good. Some other angles it looks terrible. It's like a softball pitch. But
no. You guys.
I usually don't get like excited or proud of a lot of the things I do. But that time, like I was like,
Oh,
that
dude,
was
from
such
the
a
mound
relief.
is crazy.
That was such a relief because that was the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Was standing on the mound like, oh, don't fuck this up. Don't.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like proud of myself. I have a video of it. It's very funny. I get done throwing it, and I'm like,
Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
no.
Gerbs.
Gerbs nasty ass. This is on MLB.com. See, I'm telling you, it's a great
pretty
fucking
cool.
throw. It's still up there, bro.
All right.
Yeah, he does have very good
Pack
form.
Stadium. No, I don't.
You do.
Well, I didn't know we were gonna watch the video. It wasn't a good pitch. I'm not standing by this. Yeah,
I didn't know you were that
I remember
nervous
this
doing
exact moment.
Oh, dude, I can't imagine how nervous
If
you'd
you
be.
go back to that,
Because every bad first pitch lives online forever.
I reached for a high five to the fanatic, and he was high fiving my nephew on the walkout. I was like, all right.
Yeah, that's not a great way to start.
What was,
bad.
what was the documentary where they included? Was it on 9/11 or something where they included George Bush's?
Oh, that's just so
the
nice.
opening
Dude,
pitch.
that is...
What was it? What was it?
That's
on?
one of America's greatest moments.
That was up there.
That's
fucking heater.
In New York, a strike just going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all
that's-
time. Did you see the Osama
But what was
doc?
it part of? What was it? What was the documentary? I'm
Osama threw out a
referencing?
first pitch.
And a second one.
And a ball. A couple balls out in Somerset.
Painted the corner of the Pentagon. Okay. Are we not getting that video up?
That's all right. We don't need
We
that.
got some technical difficulties. It's okay.
Yeah, we need a producer tag right here, though.
Yeah. Miles made himself producer tags. Miles, please.
I wasn't ready. I didn't know I was on.
You didn't know you were working? I'm going to use the bathroom. If that's all right.
Go. All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. We got to talk about this this Knicks
Tragedy.
Yeah, it is. It was a tragedy, man. It was tough. I mean, going into the half, it was tied. I think we were tied to half. And I was like, or we were down 1 or something like that.
It's close. Down 4.
Down 4? Okay. But it was close and like it was competitive. And then they came out in the third and it was just unbelievable.
Yeah, I remember y'all. It was 15, and then y'all got it down to like 7 or 8 or something, maybe 9, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Little momentum. This is quick.
And then, it was, you just can't play. It just felt like we didn't have enough strategy offensively or defensively. Like they ran this double pick and roll whenever Brunson was in the game. And within seconds, Brunson is guarding the biggest guy on their team.
Yeah.
We had no kind of plan for it. And apparently, like, if Cat and Brunson are in the game, Cat can't like show what you see a lot of times in pick and roll where like the big kind of like steps out and then fades back so that the guy can't like slide under it.
Yeah.
But apparently they're like, they don't know if he's fast enough to do that or whatever. But they just did an amazing job of exposing our 2 most prolific players. Yep. There's no question that Brunson and Cat are prolific.
Yeah.
But their lack of defensive ability against this team who's guarding you 94 feet, like it was unbelievable. There was times during the game where they were locking down on D and the whole place going defense and chanting, and it was like mesmerizing.
We were playing scared.
Looked like it.
We were playing scared. We weren't helping out. Like they would double team Jalen.
The leak outs this series, I haven't watched as much this year, but I was amazed at how many leak outs there were, and then just cuts to the basket that were wide open layups. Great finds a lot of times by Halliburton or whatever, but
Just
like
lost on D.
Yeah,
And Tibbs is supposed to be a D guy.
Yeah.
And he did a great job with the team. And like, I do believe in the team. And Mitchell Robinson played phenomenal. Like his ability to like crash offensive boards, like cause chaos was great. But we got out strategized here. And we need to, if we're going to go back with this same team, it's got to be, we just have to acknowledge what's going on. You know, like Jalen is unstoppable offensively. He's one of the most amazing offensive players I've ever seen. But when he's on the floor, if there aren't 4 amazing defenders with him, it can be exposed. Yeah. And it was. And when he was off the floor, you saw us hold leads. You saw us, like, at times make comebacks. It's because we could actually lock up and defend. But unfortunately, when we had those defensive teams in there, they didn't have the firepower.
If that first game goes the other way.
I was going to say, if that Halliburton thing doesn't, that shot doesn't bounce in. Crazy bounce.
I want to say that it would have been different, but like this,
I don't think so.
You got to give credit to the Pacers.
Yeah.
They're a better team.
They figured it out.
They figured it out. Yeah. I think that's...
We didn't make adjustments.
This is the first time I've ever watched the Knicks lose a game, and I thought the refs were on our side. Like, I'm there in the arena, and I'm watching the game get called, going like, are we getting some calls here? Like, did it feel that way when you're watching at home? So, yeah, you got to give credit to the Pacers, man.
I was like, there was times where I wanted to call. I was like, no, they got that right. Like,
you think Pacers taking the final?
I don't.
It's going to be interesting.
I haven't watched much this year, but because Luka, that trade broke me. But Oklahoma City, when I watch them in the playoffs, the defense is just like unfucking. This is locked down.
Nobody's beating that team.
Yeah,
like, they're fucking killing.
I mean, it would be nice as a consolation prize to lose to the winners.
I would love it. Yeah, I mean,
but yeah.
And if you want to drown your New York Knicks misery by betting, you got to go to Stake. It's the leader in global betting and U.S. social casinos. You can bet on top sports and political events. Eric Adams, how's he going to handle this loss? Will the city rebound? Probably not. Going to be up in flames in a month. And if you sign up, use the promo code Flagrant, you get a welcome bonus. Now let's get back to the show.
All right, let's talk about Steve jacking off.
No.
All right, let's record Steve talking about jacking off.
You have to yell the lines. You have to yell the lines for him to say it.
Well, what is this?
That's a skylight.
Is that like made, or is this part of it?
No, the sky's up there. That's what the sky looks like. If you open that, you would just go to the sky. It's a beautiful day.
Outer space.
Yeah.
It's just very interesting. It's cool.
Yeah, you like that.
Where are the lights?
Yeah, you like that.
Where are the lights?
Yeah.
No, there's a perfect amount of light today. Were you outside ever? Did you look up and see if the sky's
outside,
blue?
Dude, it's a window.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think it's starting to get a little late.
I'll tell you what, that was pretty awesome. I'd like to pretend I was in on the bit, but that one got me. I was literally like, fuck.
Yeah, but now it's better. It's nice and
cool.
bright. Yeah. This is Miles. Miles even has a producer tag.
Good job, Miles.
Welcome. You've got Miles. Goodbye.
That's really good.
He drops it every pod, dude.
Yeah, every once in a while. I mean, if it gets violent, he's got other ones, if it's a little bit more violent.
Yeah, depending on the guest.
Yeah.
Miles made this podcast.
That's awesome. How has no one else done this yet?
I don't know, but it's
so
fantastic.
obvious.
Kids is savant, dude.
Yeah, that's great. You've been waiting for that. Your whole life. You've been like, I can't wait to get one of those. The cannon.
Yeah.
Damn, son. Where did you find this?
Yeah.
You ever hear that one? You got to get that one.
If you say my name, I'll put it in the next producer tag. Into that camera, you say Miles, and I'll just...
Miles.
That's a banger. Unfortunately, that's a banger.
Originally, it's going to be awesome.
Miles. All right.
Okay, we're back. How do you keep writing new jokes?
I haven't.
That's a lie. Stop it. I'm like, I've seen you tour, and it's like relentless. Have you taken any time off outside of tires in the last 4 years?
No.
Wow.
No, are we supposed to?
I need to.
I am. I'd like to. Yeah, I probably will at the end of this tour.
You're going to
Whenever
film
this
something, I assume.
Yeah, I'm going to do the rest of this arena tour, and then.
That's a nice.
Yeah, are you
Yeah, that's
desensitized
nice.
to the arenas yet?
No, it's still.
Every time you're like,
Yeah, like last night, it was like, God damn.
They're Derek Poston says a thing to them. It takes 2 basketball teams to fill up that arena.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like last night we were watching the Knicks game.
Yeah.
I was like, I sold that.
Yeah. Also, great arena.
Great.
Yeah, well, shout out to the Indiana fans. I just want to say, like, they're phenomenal. Like, I'm walking in there, I'm thinking it's going to be beef. They're going to be annoyed. We came in with gear and everything. There's even a little part of me like, am I being an asshole? Like, what the hell? Yes. Yeah, but at the same time, they were like so sweet, but also like, you're going to lose. But they were sweet and they were like almost, they're the best.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They're awesome. Yeah, truly.
Hoosier hospitality or something. Yeah. It was unbelievable.
Indianapolis is slept on as a city.
I love Indianapolis.
Truly slept on.
Isn't it Naptown? Isn't that what they call it?
That's what they call it.
It's,
but it's all small town people that go to a place, so it's kind of got a city, but everyone's got no ego.
I've been there once or twice, and both times I've been like, this is great.
Indianapolis is awesome.
Anyway, so you're in Iowa, you do this arena, and then you take a flight here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was you would have liked this. Before I went on stage, Soder was with me on the road, and I while they were announcing me to go on stage, I looked at him and I was like, I just wanted to do like a Wednesday night at Helium. What the fuck is this? That was like my dream. I was like, I hope I get one night at Helium. I don't know. This is out of control. I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude.
Also, money for nothing. Unreal.
Yeah.
You played it for us, and I was like, oh, this kind of slaps. But hearing it in the arena, like from someone's phone, I was like, yeah, this is the one.
It's awesome. My girlfriend picked that.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't want to like it.
Because it was her suggestion.
Yeah, she suggested it, and I was like, turn this shit the fuck off. What are you talking about? And then it hit, and I was like,
all right, know that. All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. Today's sponsor is Kraken, okay? It is your go-to plug for everything investing. I want to also clarify right here that Kraken made it out thriving, not just alive, thriving, okay? Every other crypto company, they fell apart. Kraken, no. Not only were they thriving, they're like, let's just take over the entire investment space. That's what they're doing. It's simple, it's secure, and it's fast. And when the Bitcoin price is moving, use a platform that you can actually rely on. Kraken has been around longer than 99% of the coins you've heard of, and they're still crushing it. Trusted by over 13 million users, from investing beginners to finance experts, moving serious money. And they don't just give you the basics. Kraken lets you buy, sell, and swap over 350 different cryptocurrencies. You can set up recurring buys if you want to invest regularly without having to think about it. You can earn passive rewards just for holding certain crypto in your portfolio, and you could get up to $1,000 when your friends use your Kraken referral link to sign up. So not only do you get in the game, you bring your friends and get paid for it. It's a win-win. Matter of fact, they hooked your boy up, and they hooked a bunch of my friends up. Okay, we all went out to that Indiana Pacers game. If you thought that I was going to pay for that jet and them tickets, you out of your goddamn mind. Okay, Kraken came through and helped me have one of the most miserable experiences I've ever had at a basketball game, but we appreciate them nonetheless. Thank you, Kraken. Okay, we went for greatness, we went for glory, and that is all we can do when we are New York Knicks fans. Anyway, they're going to hook the Flagrant fans up with something extra. If you sign up for Kraken today through their mobile app and use the code Flagrant25, you're going to get $25 in free Bitcoin.
That could be $1 million one day.
Hey, talk that shit.
That could be $1 million one day.
Head to kraken.com/flagrant on your phone. Download the Kraken app and use the code Flagrant25 to claim your $25 in Bitcoin and start trading with the best in the game. Kraken.com/flagrant. Let's get it. This is a disclaimer, not investment advice. Crypto trading involves risk of loss and is offered to U.S. customers, excluding Washington, New York, and Maine through Payward Interactive, Inc. Now let's get back to the show. Gerben, how do you feel about Bonnie Blue? Have you watched any of her videos?
Yeah.
A fan of her?
Yep.
Her only?
You subscribe?
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to her OnlyFans, but
You support her?
Definitely.
Really?
I've seen one of her videos.
How was it?
Great.
What happened? Did you like it?
I absolutely
did. You like it as much as you humanly could like something?
As what?
As much as you physically could like something?
Were you grunting?
Did you
She was like, I think it was Johnny Sims.
Sins.
Oh, Sins, sorry.
Yeah.
Those are tough to watch. That guy gets after it. I don't like that shit. That guy gets way too after
I don't know if it was him, so I don't mean to, but she
I do that too, where you don't know the dick. You're like, I can't recognize it.
Whose dick is that?
I'm not sure it was him. Got covered in tattoos. I've seen it a million times.
Fully bald. I know him in every occupation.
I could draw the veins on Rick from Backroom Casting Couch's dick easily.
Like a lineup of 8
memory.
dicks.
Exactly.
Oh God.
Okay, so Bonnie, you're not into the mass sex thing?
no, I didn't see the mass sex.
Yeah, I've never gotten my hands on one of those.
Yeah.
But I've been looking.
Yeah.
They're tough to find.
Shockingly,
I've been trying to find bikini ear about 1,000 guys.
there's 100 YouTube shorts
I haven't seen
out
it
there.
once.
Yeah. In your mid-20s, would you have pulled up something like that?
You.
What?
Like an open call. Like was
Absolutely not.
No way.
No.
Even with the ski mask.
No. That's not my thing.
Was there always part of you jerking off on Skype? What do you mean?
What's that?
You would jerk it off on Skype.
Yeah, but that's different.
It's private. That's private.
It's a private.
And it's between
like,
two people.
Yeah.
That's a vile
being part-
catfish.
Do you remember the from the Stern days, Houston 420?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The Houston 500.
The
I thought
Houston
it was.
500. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
What was that?
Houston
500.
was this girl, and then she took 500 dudes.
Yeah.
Wow. She did it.
I think she did it, yeah.
And then
Everybody's
the new
just doing
ladies,
Stern by
Bonnie-
themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The new one's Bonnie Blue doing 1,000.
I think she did 1,000. Yeah.
What the fuck?
We got to get her the Will Chamberlain sign.
Like 100%. Oh, man. That's a real crime against God.
I mean, seeing all the dudes with the
It's like
ski
a real
masks.
sin.
Maybe that's what she felt like she was called from God to do.
I'm not like super religious, but like that's like that's
Yeah.
There's a number.
Yeah.
I think once you get a triple dig.
1,000.
1,000's a lot.
Yeah.
Fucking 50's crazy. 28 guys. What is nuts?
Do you think you'd even be able to perform in that environment? I don't think I'd.
Fucking no shot. I can't perform in a fucking dark room. The lights are out. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, we don't give enough credit for the guys who are getting up for this.
Yeah.
They're psychopaths, man. That's why we don't give them
they're
credit.
like,
They're all like kids, I heard.
it's really fucked up. How
Yeah.
really? They're kids.
Yeah, like they're like 18, 19-year-old kids. And they just come in with a ski mask. Some of their moms show up and like pull them out of line.
There's a mom who pulled up and pulled the kid out.
Yeah.
That's
Tough look.
the
It's
worst.
a great mom.
Jamaican
Yeah,
mom.
it's a great mom, but that's got to be the most embarrassing thing on both levels. You're getting pulled out of line, everybody's seeing you, and then you got to deal with your mom being like, "Did you try to fuck that girl that fucked 1,000 guys?"
And you're so horny.
You're still horny. Yeah, you got to jack off when you get home.
You know what we need? We need the pitch. That's what we need.
I brought this up to you.
Yeah.
The inverse Bonnie Blue, I think, is more impressive.
Oh, way more impressive.
Oh, absolutely.
A guy
guy
fucks 1,000 women in a
in
day?
one day.
Yeah.
Well, it's impossible.
Yeah.
That's what we say.
Yeah.
True.
That's what we say.
Yeah. Men can't fly. You know what I mean? How are we going to fly
That's
around?
why
And
I'm
then-
thinking about the JFK speech. Like, why does Rice play Texas? We
I would do
choose
like
to fuck 1,000 women. Why does Bonnie Blue fuck 1,000 guys?
Not because it's easy.
It's not because it is.
Like a cancer walk, but for dicks.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
I'd be into that. I'd donate.
Oh, Schultz, I know what you little evil ass is
Listen,
doing.
no. First of all, pause.
Goddamn crowd going nuts. You see what I'm up against? That was like fucking Inter Milan. That was it. We wasn't the San Siro. That was crazy.
Okay. All right. Go.
They icing me. Nervous. Okay, all right,
shaking
I'm
it
good.
out. I like
we go.
that.
Step. Yeah. You're so proud.
Bryce, legend.
Can we see the?
It's crazy how
Other
big
angle?
Bryce is. 'cause
Price is the man.
He doesn't look that big, but then next to Shane.
Actually, right there, he was, and Steve refuses to admit this, but same thing the Texas pitcher was saying that I was throwing. Shout out Ace. He was like, you got a little break on that.
Stop
Not kidding.
Oh, come on,
Not
dude.
kidding. And then right
Now
there,
he's going too far.
I swear
Gerben.
to God.
He's going too
Look,
far.
I agree.
I don't refuse to admit that.
Let's get a better angle on that. That was a crazy angle.
Had a little break. Get out of here.
I swear to God.
Hey, get out of here.
Bryce Harper's first words again. You got a little break on that thing.
Wait, no, it's possible that the pitch was just dying.
For sure.
Yeah, but that's
the guy knows baseball. It's Bryce Harper.
But that's believable. I can buy that. For
Did
sure.
you clock it? Do you know what you came
That
in?
must have been 50.
Oh wait, we got it.
It's not even close.
No.
It's pretty far away, dude. I'd like to see one of you butt fuckers. I'd like to see one of you butt fuckers try this. It's so scary. Look at that. Oh man, stadium's going nuts. Cool.
No,
that's not bad, dude.
Right down the middle.
That's not bad at all.
There's the miss high five.
Nah, I'd be very hyped if I
This is
pulled
my
that.
I thought I was dead. I thought I was.
And everybody says just getting on the mound for some reason fucks you up. You have no idea why. It changes everything.
It's shocking how far away the catcher is, and when they get in the stance, it's like they're small. It's like and it's fucking Bryce Harper.
Are you already imagining the internet reaction if it doesn't go well?
I knew I was going to look like a dumbass throwing.
I thought that was great.
Yeah, all right.
That was fine.
You look good.
But if you 50 Cent had the immortal throw out, right?
Yeah,
like,
that was rough.
But he handled it brilliantly.
I was cocky. I was talking to my friends. I was like, I might check it, throw it to first. I was doing all this shit. I was like, I might do some stuff.
Keep him honest,
I got up there. I was like,
okay, so you got to throw a pitch out.
Yes.
This is happening when?
Again.
Looks like July 20th.
Yeah.
July 20th.
Oh, that's Gerby Day at Citizens Bank. Everybody listen to this. That's Gerby Day at Citizens Bank. Get there early.
I might faint.
Get there early so you see the opening pitch and fucking make some noise.
Can we get like a bobblehead made for him or something that we give out?
100%.
We can do something. We could make it
a
a
bit of
thing.
a fucking bobblehead. A regular bobblehead.
Do you remember too though, like before you even went out, you were wearing that jersey, and then I was just like, why'd you give all your name on it? Like they gave this to me.
Yeah, he thought I wore a fucking Gillis.
You had it made?
He's a cocksucker, dude. That's a cocksucker thing.
You were trying to get in his head, right?
Not. If
You were trying to get in his head.
Before, yes, and you were cheering against him.
He makes fun of anything that I wear.
What you would do to
You got
him.
a baseball jersey tailored, and it looks like a girl's jersey.
It does look like a girl's jersey.
Instantly, he got those sleeves raised. It looks like a women's.
He said the praying mantis body. These things hang off me. So I'm trying to like bring it up a little bit.
100% tailored.
Yeah, it's from China. But yeah, and so I can't wear it now outside of the house because I do feel very insecure about it. Because he's right, it looks like a woman's jersey on me.
Yeah, if you elevate the sleeves on a baseball jersey, it just as a woman's.
Yo, this is okay. You know how like sometimes you'll text me like a picture of like a dude bending over, like holding his dick or something like that. Like you'll do it, or you'll airdrop it to me.
Sure.
And it's a really great fun joke.
It's a fun bit.
We're on a plane, okay? He just sends it over. I accept this thing. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be an adorable picture. And there's a guy's like hard dick, and there's some like old woman next to me. Like, what the fuck is this guy looking at? And he's just in the corner laughing. Okay, it's a great fun thing. Have you done this with any of like the new uber famous people that you've met? Like how early into your relationship do you be Shane with them? And has it ever backfired?
Geez. Yeah, this is off topic, but not famous, but I do that to my dad a lot, which is very funny.
That's really
Anybody with a dad, just Google men's naked ass. And click images and then copy it and send it to your dad and see.
Putting on his glasses.
No, this does not work with my dad. We did this with my dad.
Send guys naked ass.
Bro, he was like, Fred.
Dude, New Year's, it was like me, my brother-in-law, he's in the Navy, like my other brother, like it was just a bunch of guys, and we were doing Ligma jokes. And so I just threw out like a Ligma something, and then my dad just chirps up and goes, Ligma?
Hold on, do you know what Ligma is?
I
right?
do.
Ah, fuck. I thought we had it. Sorry to interrupt your story. Bro, sorry I ruined it right at the punchline. My bad.
I mean, if you crushed it, that would have been all time.
So you're saying...
I just threw up a Ligma, and then my dad just kind of pipes in randomly, goes, what is Ligma? And all of us just go, oof. Like, just kind of put our heads down like,
who's going to do it?
And then I kind of had to walk him into it and be like, lig my balls. And my dad was like, I don't like this.
What's funny about
My dad's actual words, I don't like these jokes.
Yes.
And so we had to explain the whole thing to him. And by the end of it, he goes, don't do this around me.
We're the first generation of white dudes that are gay.
Do you think so?
And like think gay, like black dudes are still on.
No, they're getting there.
No, they are on it, dude.
We're coming around. Yeah. You joined it? It's fun.
I got caught at MSG.
What?
I'm going to Nick game at MSG, and I've been catching Charlemagne on Brilliant Idiots like every single episode. It's to the point where like the comments are like, "Man, Charlemagne's too curious." Because every time I say anything, I'll be like, Imagine Dragons or something. You know Imagine Dragons, right?
No.
Imagine dragging these balls on your fucking so I just get shut up for like 6 straight months. And I'm walking into the game and the guy stops me. He goes, hey, do you have the end of my? And I go, what? He goes, I just need to see the end of my. And I go, the end of my what? Or whatever. And he goes, the end of my dick in your mouth. The guy who works at MSG. He goes, I had to do it for Charlotte. So black dudes are all in.
Black guy got me in Charleston.
What'd he say?
While we were leaving the line, we like took a picture and he goes, by the way, you got to bring up Putin on the pod. I'm like, what? He was putting his dick in your mouth. Just ruined my whole night.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to see.
Because my dad holds it down like a black guy. Like that was how every single dude throughout civilization, maybe the Greeks, but for a while, every white dude.
Yeah, that's how it started with the Greeks.
Gay, dude. I don't understand what's funny about it.
AD, at least AD, at least.
Black dudes, are you sure they're coming around?
Yeah,
for sure. For sure.
Jamaicans are not.
No.
My one buddy's Jamaican. One time, I have a nice joke where I go, you see this fucking, I got this thing on my neck, and then you grab their balls a little. they stick their chin up and go, whoa. I did it to my one buddy who's Jamaican, and he immediately fucking punched me as hard as he could in the dick. It was like a fight at that point because he hit me, but I didn't fight him. I was like, you're right.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you can't make contact.
There's
no contact.
How do you explain how it's funny to them?
Yeah.
Well, also, it's not like I was like hitting his nuts. I was just a little like,
holding him.
I was going, hey.
Now the contact fucks me up. I can't do the jokes are jokes, but when you're touching
Contact's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, they're not there yet.
I've been getting out with the HJ a lot lately. Just like no.
I'm afraid to say
You just kind of like distract me and be like, dude, have you seen the skylight up here? And you just go whoop, and just one time, just stroke him as fast as you can without them noticing.
And Al gets so uncomfortable.
He doesn't know how to handle it. He doesn't know what to do.
No, we can't. We white guys play those games. You fucking. That's nothing to us.
That's why I'm sitting over here.
Yeah, come over here. You be body blue. You be body black. Come over here.
Oh man! I said some gay joke with my dad one time, and he goes, "Don't do that." I go, "What?" He goes, "It makes my skin crawl."
Yeah. Where's your dad from?
Indian immigrant. He didn't even understand men were doing this at all. He didn't even know white dudes were doing it. He had no fucking clue.
Did you see the gay Indians lately? There's been a whole like pro LGBTQ movement in New Delhi.
Can you pull that shit down? Give us some time.
This has been all time.
The Browns are going to come out with the sticks. Indians love fucking running around with sticks and hitting shit.
I got like 20 people that send me this.
What was that? There was a thing that they were protesting when they were beating the people.
There's a clip of a guy out during like when we're supposed to be on lockdown.
Yeah.
And he's just out like riding his bike, and then a cop is.
Oh yeah.
There's not one example. It's every day.
It's a common day. Yeah.
At all times. There's my favorite. I was going through like a phase in my life where I would watch just like jaguars in India, right? It would be a jaguar, right?
The animal.
The leopard.
The leopard. Yeah.
They get into Indian villages a lot, and it's chaos because there's fucking 9 billion of them.
Yeah.
The people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The jaguar is going to just
it's gonna go to town.
Please. This is very exciting stuff. But again, they're only weapons against their sticks. They love. Wait. No. Could you start that from the beginning? Because the first guy not paying attention and throwing the stick down is my favorite.
Yeah, I have seen.
This guy, get the fuck out of here.
Came through the roof?
Came out of the roof.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit. Everybody has sticks. I'm telling you, dude. They're like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You seen the convenience store clip?
Everybody's got weapons.
Hey.
Dude, the life of Pi is more impressive now. When you see this, like, bro, you're just on a boat with them chilling. That's crazy.
Yo, you seen the convenience store clip where in America where the black dude is like stealing all the cigarettes? And then the Punjabi guys come with the sticks. Yo, you gotta see this. This shit is fire, dude.
Yeah.
This is one of the most satisfying clips on the internet.
Let's take it easy.
All right.
Man, sure this. Yeah.
He's just taking cigarettes, right? Just got a whole garbage can.
Yeah, I've been
emptying the entire store. And then the guy behind the counter is like, you can't do anything. He's like an employee from America. And then look at this Indian guy just chilling.
Oh, he's Punjabi?
Yeah. So this guy's trying to hold it, and then here comes the other one. Beat the shit out of this guy. He's crying by the end of the clip,
Yeah, sticks.
Dude, the over the head smash. Is
fucking ECW, dude.
Give me a chair, dude.
Dudley boys.
All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. I want to talk about one of the most healthy sources of protein on planet Earth, and that is bone broth, okay? Kettle and Fire has the best bone broth on the planet. It's natural, it's loaded with nutrients, it's got gelatin and amino acids to support digestion, collagen to help repair cartilage and support flexibility, immune health, and much more. And one of the most delicious ways to drink bone broth is with Kettle and Fire. Kettle and Fire, that's it, right here. Mark has been using it. He's on his bone broth kick right now. How's it been going for you?
I love it. Easy on your tummy, makes you feel great. I mean, nothing better. People have been drinking this for thousands of years.
You know what athlete?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you take some bones, you put them in a pot, boil it up, drink it.
Son, you know what athlete used to drink bone broth every day? Rest in peace, but it was Kobe, who was like the ultimate nutrition guy. Yeah.
Well, listen, if you want to add some protein into your favorite dishes, Kettle and Fire is a perfect way to sneak it in. Or if you're fasting, a little bone broth goes a long way to support an extended fast. Obviously, Mark and Alex know all about that. So, guys, if you want to join them, head over to kettleandfire.com/flagrant and use our code flagrant at checkout to get 20% off your first order. Trust me right now. Just start cooking your rice with this instead. You're just adding that protein, adding all those natural, beautiful
collagen, all the nutrients.
Delicious. Go get it. Get yourself healthy. Remember, kettleandfire.com/flagrant, the code flagrant. You're getting 20% off. Now let's get back to the show.
I just sent Miles the gay Indians. It's awesome.
All right,
because they turn those sticks into signs, and now the signs just say like "we're gay," and then they're doing these protests, and it's just all time, dude.
Ooh.
Oh, it's awesome.
Hey, I am a lesbian. That's okay. I'm bisexual.
That's okay.
I'm transgender.
That's okay.
I am a Hydra.
That's okay.
What was that one?
I'm Hitler.
I said Hitler. I am Hitler. That's okay.
This is good. This is.
What are you talking about? No, America has exported our culture to. Yeah, whatever.
Soft power.
Hey, don't worry. They're gonna snuff that out. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. It's funny to me, like
comics can't make jokes in India.
How much we've exported our culture to like Australia had BLM.
Yeah,
and they don't have B.
They did.
They got rid of it. Like I was joking about it with my friend. We were watching. If you watch the Premier League, they take a knee.
Yeah.
And they're still doing it. They're taking a knee before kickoff every time.
Well, they kind of need it over there. Those boys get a little wild. You go to Italy, you see some of those Italian games.
Well, they're throwing the vegetable, the bananas or whatever. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's a little too much. It's crazy.
Like putting that in the metal detector. And the guy who's running the little TSA machine, he's seeing it. He's like, nah, this is gonna get interesting today.
Throw it at him. The guy fucking scanning it again. I know you have a banana. I want you to throw it at Mario Balotelli. Send him a message. Compliments of the Wops.
Yeah, some of those leagues need it. Some of them. Australia, I don't know.
I don't think it helps.
What do you mean?
Like,
it doesn't seem to be helping the racism issue.
If I was a guy who was going to throw a banana at an Italian soccer player,
a knee is
and
just
they
a
took a knee
target.
before the game, I wouldn't be like, you know what?
Just eat it.
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find
my best takes.
Is the equivalent to America, like the obsession? Is that like college football or like college sports in general? Is that the closest we have to the European football?
Where you didn't go to a college and you still care about it?
Not even that. Just like what'd you say?
There's nothing wrong with that.
You Notre Dame fan?
Yeah, Notre Dame all day.
Yeah. You never just wanted to go?
Yeah.
Did you apply?
No, I would, because I was going to play football and I couldn't get in there.
Yeah. You played in the Navy, right?
Yeah.
Army, my bad.
But because they played Notre Dame.
Oh,
so you would have a chance.
I would play in the stadium.
Oh,
actually, I think my senior year would have been Notre Dame Army in Yankee Stadium.
Holy shit.
That would have been cool.
Oh, fuck.
Would have got killed by Notre Dame. Would have been an honor.
Yeah.
But no, it turns out I sucked.
What? Wait, why were you is it just being Catholic? Is everybody Catholic, a Notre Dame fan? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
You were a tackle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
But it was my grandpa and cousin played for him.
So this was like a
my whole family.
thing.
But either way,
that's
everybody.
great, yeah.
Like I went to a Catholic school in Pennsylvania, so everybody that was Catholic like no name. And if you're a Protestant, you like Penn State.
Oh, so it really is Italy.
That's or Scotland or any of these places. Oh, yeah, I think in Scotland it's like Rangers and Celtic is divided by Catholics and Protestants. Yeah,
Celtic rules.
Yeah, they do. 100%. Gerby, what are you thinking, my boy?
Nothing.
You're into more refined sports like this golf and.
Are you a golf fan watching? Like you watch?
Yes.
Who's
you
your
could be
favorite
a commentator.
I expressed to Shane that I wanted to
we were sitting in a bar watching golf, and he's like, I would like to be a commentator.
And
Happy Gilmore 2
right now.
came out. We couldn't.
Do you know the game well enough to talk about
at all.
it?
Yes.
Not at all.
Yes.
No shot. I said, go ahead, commentate.
I didn't
there was
want
no
to.
sound on the TV, so I was like, go ahead, just commentate right now.
And
he was like, I think that's Brooks Koepka.
We could give it a spin.
Good shot.
Yeah.
No. I
put
no,
on
because I
golf.
probably sucked.
Yeah, bring up Roar.
But there was a guy that was hammered. Do you remember him?
That guy was my favorite guy ever.
And you're just drawing attention to us. What are we doing?
There was a hammered guy next to us at the bar. It's like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
We're at the bar, and then Steve leaves.
No, because you were telling me to golf commentate, and then
and then he jumped in and he's like, you're not that good. But then he comes back. Steve left, came back, and I was still at a different bar, and the drunk guy was there again at another bar. And we watched as the bartender walked over out of nowhere, slammed the guy's tab on the table and said, "Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit." And the guy who wasn't doing anything wrong, he was just blacked out, he just goes, "What?"
That's such a perfect.
He couldn't believe it. And then we watched him like figure out should he tip. He was like, we saw him fill it out and then go.
That's a tough moment.
Oh,
you ever been kicked out?
He
was the kick out.
Yeah, I've probably.
He was a bouncer back in the day.
I didn't know
I've
that.
definitely gone to a bar and they've been like, "No, you can't even come in." Like, all right, but then he was trying to
You
fill out
told
the
me you
tip,
didn't
and they're like,
kick
"Get the fuck
a
out!"
single person out of the
I didn't
bar.
kick one person out.
We went to the
Ryan's
pub. What's it
pub,
called?
dude.
Ryan's pub.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
He said, so you were there you were working for
I was
how
a
many
bouncer
years?
there for a year.
Not a single person.
Not one. I didn't turn down one ID. Every single kid got into that bar. I don't mean to fuck Ryan's pub, but they had me up front. The kids were literally handing me like
Metro cards.
student IDs.
Yeah.
Like their Westchester Rams card. I'd be like,
That works.
oh man. It is
a good pub.
It's the best. I miss it.
So, Gerb, you're never moving out of Pennsylvania, huh?
No shot.
I mean, unless he gets his commentating gig.
Do we
then
want to
who
see
knows?
him commentate a hole?
No, I'll suck. It's gonna be awful.
No,
it might be
you might be good.
fantastic. Let's just bring a
I
shot.
would, I would be like.
All right, here we go.
I
here
would
we go.
be colored like
You were
Jim,
there.
Jim
Oh, never
Nance.
mind. It's last year.
Yeah.
Scotty Scheffler.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Here we go. And go.
Scotty Scheffler. This is what you do.
Oh, he's gotta go.
No, this is
All
good
right,
golf commentating.
Okay,
tell us
here we
what's
go,
going
here we
on.
go.
He's stepping off.
What do you think he's looking at?
I would be if I was actually
whisper.
commentating.
No,
I'd be listening to
commentate.
Dottie Pepper right now.
Okay,
I'd be
commentate.
like, "What's going on, Dottie?" And then she'd be like, "What are they thinking?" She would tell me because she's standing.
Can
right
you please do it?
Okay, I'm doing it. You don't do much. That's the point. Here we go.
Okay.
Do you want to watch golf?
Oh, it's long. He's got it. Sign him up, Liv.
Let him
Sign him up, Liv.
That was unbelievable. That was
maybe the worst out of all.
Exhilarating. That was great.
Top announcers. Do you guys have your favorite announcers? I said Dottie Pepper. She's fantastic. You have a big platform here. Jim Nance. Obviously.
Nance is
Jim
great.
Nance is
Nance is
unreal.
great.
What about Marv Albert?
Yeah, Oh, come on. That's great.
Who was the guy that was
Can you do it?
who was the guy that was onions?
You can
in
do
the
it.
NCAA,
I can't do it.
who was the guy who commentated the tournament? March
Man,
Madness.
that guy. I forget his name.
He was the fucking best.
Oh, yeah.
A little kiss off the glass. There you go. Onions. Oh, Gus Johnson in college football. Isn't that his name, Gus Johnson?
I don't know college sports.
Miles.
Favorite all time is.
Get some Gus going. Give us some audio. That guy goes.
Favorite all time is actually Madden.
Me too.
Madden. The greatest.
Yep.
And
the greatest.
I grew up in the 90s watching the Cowboys, and he would always be doing the Cowboys because that's when they were actually good. So it was just like mind blowing. This guy'd be doing these things at the time. Oh, there's sweat stains down the lineman's face. It was so funny to us.
The greatest is Ray Hudson in soccer.
I don't know Ray Hudson.
Isn't it Ray Hudson? You're going to love this.
I've never heard of Ray Hudson.
He's a Scottish guy he was obsessed with Messi. He called La Liga, and he just the way he would. He'd be like, Ronaldo, he's got the DNA of a Bengal tiger. It was crazy how good he was. Yeah, get him going.
Like a Jedi Knight. No, better than that. A Templar Knight. Out of this world. Benini sculpture of a finish.
No, he's the best.
Clyde Tilsley was like this a little bit. He was great.
Kathy Bates with that sledgehammer.
You ever see
Kathy Bates with the sledgehammer?
From Misery? You ever hear Americans try to commentate soccer?
I hate it so much.
Oh,
wait, why?
It just sucks.
Because they use soccer terminology too. They're like, oh, they look good out on the pitch.
Oh, they're trying to be too professional about it.
They're trying to be English.
Yeah.
If they were more American, they'd be kind of nice.
MLS fans, they suck.
Wait, why?
They try to be British.
Oh, they're like doing the British chants.
Yeah, they chant like that, and they're all like LGBT.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Is
it because girl soccer is more popular in America?
No, I don't know. I think just the only people that like soccer in America.
It is kind of a lib fan base.
Super lib.
And I don't know why, but it is that way.
Really?
Like I went to an Austin FC game and they just put up like a giant trans banner. You're like, all right.
You meet a dude in a polyamorous relationship, he loves like the Portland Timbers.
He's a Portland Timbers guy.
He's a diehard Portland Timbers.
He's got an Xbox jersey. Seattle Sounders jersey. Yeah.
Him and his 3 girlfriends just love the Timbers.
What about the LA teams?
You get the Mexicans in there.
Yeah,
now you're starting
they're
to
gonna
now
come.
there's a lot of bigotry.
Yeah. Well fashioned.
Yeah. Got some bananas in the game finally. But everyone else is just very gay. I don't know why.
I never knew this.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
I'm
MLS
disgusted.
fans?
Yeah, I had no clue.
You can literally, Miles, you can type in MLS fans and you're gonna see
just do Google Images.
It's gonna be out of shape, you'll see. There's Austin tossing up the fucking. They I think Austin got a player that was he was a South American guy that was obviously wasn't with the gay shit. And one night they were supposed to wear like pride jerseys. And he was like, "Fuck no."
My knee hurts.
And then the fans turned on him.
No.
And they spent a ton of money to get him, and the fans turned on him. We're like, "We fucking hate this guy," and they had to trade him.
Wow.
Yeah.
MLS fans gay.
I mean, it's kind of fun if they leaned into the gay vibes, like if they had gay chants and everything.
That'd be fun.
Then the games would be worth going to. You know what I mean?
Arsenal does it too, though. Like the MLS or
Liverpool
soccer does. I was watching an Arsenal game. They score a goal right behind the goal. Just a giant fucking trans flag starts waving. That was like their celebration. Like part of the it wasn't like a fan. It was like a section for that.
They're trying to get in the other team's head, I think.
That would fuck me up.
They see most of the law coming down. They're like, oh, this will get them. They don't got this where you're from.
Yeah. So what is that? Like each team has to represent some like identity out there. Is that the idea?
In England?
No, well, I guess in England, yeah. But like, isn't that kind of what happens? Like then, like we were talking about with religion, like the Protestants have a team, the Catholics have a team, the Jews have a team, the trans have Arsenal. Is that?
You're a Tottenham guy.
Oh, where?
You like Tottenham.
Okay, what do they do? What do they have?
Jews.
Yeah. Chelsea had the Russians for a while.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's kind of tight. But then they forced them to sell it.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's kind of wild.
It's crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
What they just say you have to sell this because you have relationships
You're a Russian
with
oligarch, yeah.
Wow. They didn't know he was a Russian oligarch when he paid $2 billion for a fucking team and dumped another billion into it. That seems like convenient timing, right?
Yeah, they forced him to make billions of dollars, and he was like, fine.
And nothing happened at Man City, who's owned by
I don't know who.
Like Eddie had, right?
Yeah.
And then what is it called? Qatar does is Paris.
PSG.
Yeah, it's PSG, right?
Yeah, but I think that's different, like sponsorships versus like the owner of the team being like a guy.
Just paying to be on the jersey.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? I see that now in like the NBA jerseys. They're starting to do like a little bit of sponsorship.
Bro,
like
I don't love it. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I thought I would hate it a lot more.
There's
It's so
some that I
small.
like.
Yeah.
I like OKC's.
Why? What is it?
It's Love's Truck Stop.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
fucking rules.
That's fire.
It's just if it's the brands we like. We're like, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, Burger King did it a genius one.
What'd they do?
So Burger King found a loophole in the FIFA games. And so they sponsored like the worst team in the 3rd division in the English Premier League. Like the worst, literally like they were 0-20.
Oh shit. And then you can trade for the other players.
And then in FIFA, you can put Ronaldo in that jersey in Ultimate Team. And so now they are just reposting like Ronaldo wearing the Burger King jersey. And for like $20,000, they got Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, everyone wearing the Burger King jersey. Kind of genius.
But it's a video game?
Yeah, in FIFA.
In FIFA. Interesting.
Are you really punching a hole in this story?
No, I'm just trying to understand.
We all knew that part of it, and we're just going to let him have it.
It is genius. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I was so like,
Don't do that.
what's going on?
It's
You
genius.
wasted $20,000. Yeah,
bro. It's
you can do this
genius.
for free.
Yeah,
you can do this on AI right now.
Photoshop Burger King on the market right now.
Yeah, what the fuck are we talking about?
I'm sorry, you guys don't know business. Okay? I'm sorry, you guys don't understand marketing and
We're
brand.
on a whole journey for this.
Fucking Steve's like, and it's a video game? yeah, it is. It was stupid. His story sucked. You just gotta fucking let him have it. You don't call it out.
I bet you they don't know what they're talking about. I bet you it is smart.
I'm gonna find that video.
That was condescending because he didn't mean that.
I'm gonna find your jerk off video
They
immediately.
can't just do like AI stuff. So there's got to be some like copyright loophole.
Yeah.
You know,
Gerb, you're a little bit of a bully too, you know?
Oh, yeah.
He's been bullying me
I
the
think
whole
you're a
episode.
little bit of a bully.
He hasn't talked to me.
I see right through him.
Sometimes I'm starting to think that Shane might just be surviving over here when he has to
my
fight
God.
back. I think he's busy getting punched down on by you a little
The
bit.
Gerben doc's gonna drop soon, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Surviving Gerben.
Ellen, yeah.
He's a real Ellen.
Yeah, he's like, oh, let's dance. Behind closed door, he's like, shut the fuck up.
Who ate a tuna sandwich?
oh man.
We got on a plane. This is what I do for this guy. On a private jet to the Masters. I don't give a fuck about golf.
You guys went to the Masters?
We're at the Masters. Yeah. It was dog shit. It sucked. But we're flying back, and he's deathly he's so afraid of flying, like panic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We get on the plane, and he's like, I'm just gonna get off. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive from Georgia. He started like hyperventilating. I was like, dude, just fucking chill, whatever. And then I was like, would it help if I just started blasting some Drake right now? And he was like, no, Drake sucks. I fucking hate it. You play it all the fucking time. Like,
so
I was like, you little nasty fuck.
You're not a fan of Drizzy, Gerbs?
No, he only listens to Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack.
No, that's not true. But
I did read that in the
That's
research.
actually true.
That you will listen to the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack.
research?
Yeah, we have research.
Yeah,
on
this is
serious. We're
fucking
serious
Skylight,
journalists.
dude.
Yeah,
Real.
this is Sky.
Bum, 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 bum. How's that theme song go?
fucking Larry David.
Hey, pull that pirate shit up. I promise I'm not that far off. I promise I'm not that far off.
No, that's actually getting damn, I keep falling for bits. If you do play, but I tried to make fun of him for Pirates of the Caribbean, and then I listened to it, and I was like, shit, Miles, toss some fucking pirates. Toss some pirates on for us.
There's certain things just I'm very like gettable, like they're like clear eyes, full hearts. Yeah.
Think of jacking off in a dining room.
I don't jack off, dude.
Oh, the Gerben's putting the pillow down. You get the knee pillow going. Oh, you're fucking out of here. You're fucking out of here, dude.
That's what I am going to do with some of the money that you've effectively given me. I'm going to go to a Hans Zimmer concert.
Oh, that looks
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
The Hans Zimmer concert looks fire.
Yeah.
I don't like the activities he does.
No, he doesn't.
What are the activities?
On the way here, he was like, no, I'd like to go to the Friends Museum. I was like,
I'll go with you, Gerbs.
What's it called? The Friends Experience?
No, I said if there wasn't a line.
the Friends Experience.
Yeah.
I was
If
just
there
like,
wasn't a line.
Yeah.
If there wasn't,
I was furious.
So you can go to the
I agree with
cafe.
him,
The
though.
park
I didn't
cafe.
even know there's a
On the
cafe.
car here,
Yeah.
him saying, I'd like to go to the Friends Experience.
I like
And I'm
Friends.
just sitting in the car
I love
next to
it,
this
yo.
guy.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this guy. And then he goes, I like Friends. I thought I was Chandler. I was Chandler and my cousin Joe was Joey. Yeah. He grew up thinking he was Chandler from Friends.
Well, you know, you're not thinking that was Chandler. You want to be Chandler.
Who else?
I wish you were Chandler. I take it back because I'm definitely more likely to die in a hot tub than you are. I'm definitely going to die in a hot tub.
Okay. Gerb, what other activities would you like to do in New York that would drive Shane fucking crazy?
Bike.
If you, okay, hold on.
For a bike ride.
No,
So-
he does bike.
No, I believe obviously
And
you're in amazing
guess
shape.
what he wears? He wears fucking...
No, you don't wear
Yes.
the whole
Yes.
fucking unitard.
Yes, he does.
Do you have the professional bike
People
seat?
think I'm bullying. I'm helping this man. He fucking wears a spandex suit.
the padded ass
With the
shorts?
shoes?
Yeah, badass.
With the clicky feet.
And he's not that good at riding bikes. So he's wearing this full... It's like wearing a fucking full basketball uniform to play pickup. And you suck.
Do you have sponsors on it? Like the whole thing?
No sponsors.
Hold on. So you enjoy biking.
Yeah.
And if you had 48 hours to just drive fucking Shane crazy in New York City, so you would take him biking?
You go to the Friends Experience.
Yeah.
Friends experience, that'd be a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would not be happy.
Why?
You don't want to sit on the
I
same
would
couch
really,
as Ross and
I think
Rachel?
it would make me sad
Why would it make
to
you
see the
Thank
people
you.
that are
Why
excited
would it
about
make him sad?
to see the people like your friend?
People that
Gerben?
are excited. If I watch Steve, like, oh, well, look at this is the couch. This is the couch. I would be like, oh man, I'm fucking kill
I would like to
myself.
see the couch.
I know you want to.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They all did it. You know?
There's a chair too, dude. You can go to different spots. You know
Go
what
to
I
the
mean?
chairs, look at the chairs.
That's kind of how it was at the Masters.
Yeah.
Except I say it wasn't. It's not as bad. The Masters is better than Friends.
Yeah. Hot dogs are like
Masters
a
is
quarter
cool.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
Why was the
that's
Masters
cool.
cool? Someone
cool.
recognize you?
Yeah. You hated it, and then everybody at the Masters
Red
was like,
Couples
"You're
is
the
like,
best
I'm a fan.
comedian ever."
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Dude, that's all it
Rory
takes.
before he won was like, nah. It was awesome. Like it's beautiful and it's you know, it's the fucking Masters. So you walk in you're like, this is awesome, and then after an hour you go, oh, it's fucking golf.
Yeah.
That's
You
valid.
can't see a single thing, and there's no phones. You're not allowed to have a phone, so like you just got to look at a scoreboard that somebody's like manually. They're like, he got a 2 on that last one. You go, oh.
The surrealness
Nice.
of like my life now is we lost him. Then we saw JJ Watt walking by. I was like, JJ. And then he didn't say it. Then he came in. He was like, tires, right? I was like, yeah. Have you seen Shane? You know, like.
Wait, you said hi to
He's name dropping.
JJ.
He's like,
Yeah.
And then
Well,
JJ.
it's a surreal thing that he knows
It
who
was.
I am.
I mean, people know you're the #1 show on Netflix.
Yeah, it was
People
a
know who
massive
you
show.
are.
You're in the
man.
kids' massive show.
You're in the new
You're
friends.
in the new
friends.
friends.
You're friends.
You
are
became Chandler.
But
You're a
anyway,
bit
it's
more-
just surreal.
Is he
You're a bit
Chandler?
more Tom Cruise.
Is he Chandler? Yo, you do have a
I'm
Tom.
not trying to name drop.
You do
I
have a
feel like
Tom
an idiot.
Cruise energy to you. I will say.
Thank you.
You're a leather jacket Tom Cruise guy.
What's that?
You're
Leather
a leather
jacket.
jacket Tom Cruise
If I
guy.
looked like Tom Cruise, I would wear those leather jackets. Yes.
Would you ever run into the room on your socks and slide?
Oh my
Absolutely.
God, yes.
Kidding me? Yes.
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 You got to jump on the
He's
couch
done
right
it.
now.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
You don't slide in socks.
100%.
Right.
I've slowed down on my sliding on socks. I'm taking it easy. That's a tough fall.
Wait,
It's a shattered collarbone.
are you a huge Tom Cruise fan?
I wouldn't like. I really like Tom Cruise. I'm not a huge fan. Like I would, I don't talk about it.
You just remind me of him. Like,
Okay, but I really do like.
What
Tom.
qualities remind you of them?
just a honk.
Hunk.
Okay.
Leading man. Definitely has
Leading
leading man,
man,
vibes, without a doubt.
Leading man hunk.
Leading man.
Sells on stunts, yeah.
Hey, you know what Tom does sometimes on a movie set? At the end, he'll get like a cappuccino bar that he brings in just for all the people who've worked so hard on the scene, just as a nice way to show his appreciation. Might be a thing that a superstar like you does at the end of season 3 of Tires. I'm just saying.
Sure.
What did you do at the end of this season? What was your gift to the crew?
Nothing.
You didn't get anybody.
I got to give people gifts. Yeah.
What'd you get him?
Individually.
You didn't give me anything.
Yeah, I did.
What'd you get, Shane?
So you know that. Do you remember? Oh, he doesn't even remember the gift I got.
You're a piece of shit.
I got him out there. We had a
Stop it. Yeah. Stop it. What do you do? What do you get him?
Oh, there was a blueprint of the.
Oh yes, I got
the
it.
drawings.
Yeah.
For like what the architect.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, made to turn the place into a shop. It's like basically what he paid for.
It was
wow,
coming to life.
So like cool piece of memorabilia.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's a really thoughtful gift. What'd you get for Gerbs?
Besides forgetting the gift he got you.
He got me.
I got him a TV show on Netflix. And I took him to the Masters. And then
I feel like that's pretty nice. I feel
it's
like
unreal.
I feel like he's a nice friend.
It's unreal. I'll never in a million years be able to do anything remotely that nice for somebody. Yeah. It's incredible.
I got to take you to the Friends Museum.
I don't even want to go now.
Why not? Would you go without me?
Yes.
No, you can't. You got to go with him.
Absolutely, I would go without
you. Would ditch Shane while you guys are in New York together to go to the Friends Museum.
He's going to ditch me.
Of course.
No. You take him. You guys get a picture together on the couch.
Reenact a scene. That could be fun.
He doesn't watch Friends.
I don't watch
Who would he be in Friends?
I don't know.
You can be Chandler.
I don't think I'm any of those.
Yeah,
Could you be?
I thought
I ain't none of them.
Could
I
you
ain't none
possibly
of them.
hate
I'm
this
Donnie.
more?
Yeah, I don't think you match up to anybody.
No. No one does on Earth. You don't match up to any of those people. None of them are jacking
I
off
actually
on
kind of
Zoom.
match up to Schwimmer.
You think you're more of a David Schwimmer?
Yeah, in my
I
older
can see
age.
that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I see it. I see it. You actually kind of look like him a little. Yeah, you got a little Schwimmer in there.
You got a little Schwimmer.
Yeah, you look good, man. You look handsome.
All right.
Guys,
So how we doing?
I want you all to go watch Tires.
Oh, thank you.
June 5th. We're making it #1 again.
And you're so good in it. And thank
you guys for having me.
No,
Thank
you
you for
killed it.
doing it.
Oh, dude, stop it, dude. It was it was
Killing
awesome.
it. And you and Tommy
Tommy's
together.
fucking great, and McKeever's great. And thank you guys for letting me be part of it. I really appreciate that, and I can't wait for season 3. I mean, that's a if you guys, I assume, are gonna keep doing this. No,
Well,
Hopefully, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean they're gonna
Steve's
say
gonna be
yes.
a fucking nightmare.
You think it just keeps on getting crazier?
Yes.
What do you think was the biggest adjustment in his attitude from season 1 to 2?
But he could tell you, it's out of control. I mean, the robe, the fucking
One robe
singing.
experience.
He would get in the morning with hair and makeup, and he would sing.
What would you sing?
And like,
just whatever we're singing. You know, they have songs
but
on
all
or
these
whatever.
people have to be nice to him. He's the fucking
Oh,
lead.
yeah.
So he comes. He's like, "Oh, come on, girls, let's sing a little song."
I don't say, "Come on, girls, let's sing a little song."
That's
There's
crazy.
songs on. You know, they're nice people. You know that. So, you know, we had a good time. And I wore a robe once. I literally left the thing with the safety pin in it. I was like, I'll never wear that. If Shane sees me in that, I'm fucking done for. And then there was like an underwear situation. Something happened in one of these costumes. I had to put it on. He saw me. And then I haven't lived it down.
The days where you and Shane are not in scenes together and like you don't see him, what are those days
I find
like?
out about it, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you
Just the way he's totally different when I'm not there.
Yeah.
really?
He becomes Tom Cruise.
Comfortable. Yeah.
Really?
Comfortable.
Yeah, you're acting, you're singing.
Yeah, we did sing.
He's a fucking theater kid. He fucking sing off camera. He's like, whoa. That's fucking crazy. And then they tell me, and I get there the next day, and they go, Steve was singing.
We got our
The
sound guy
whole
Christian
cast and
can
crew
sing.
was singing yesterday, and I was like, well, the show's done. I'm making this.
What do you like to sing?
We were singing A Whole New World. And,
Dude, this guy loves
We
singing
like A Whole New World over here.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot you guys like to sing.
We're big fans of A Whole New World.
Mark is so happy, dude.
I feel like there's only one way to end this podcast right now.
Don't do
Are you
it.
going to do it?
Say, let's do
Are
it.
we gonna do it?
No, I don't want to do it.
we'll do it together.
No. My
I don't
career's
know
going to
many
be over if I do it.
No,
Okay.
you're good.
No, this
Do it.
is fun.
Do you want to be Jasmine?
I'll just do
I don't want to do this at all.
No. This will be fun. Just
It
for,
won't.
we do it regularly. Mark, take us away.
Well, everyone's got to join it. Can show you the world.
That sucks. I thought I'd be able to handle it.
When did you last?
GOW video.
Wonder by wonder, over sideways and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world. Say we're only dreaming.
Ooh, hit the high note, Kirby.
Sing, Steven.
Where are the subtitles?
It's a whole new world.
All right, well, thanks for having us.
Tires, June 5th. Go check out Shane on tour right now. I think you just released more dates, I saw. So go check out those
Go
while
to
they're
Oklahoma
available.
City. Buy some fucking tickets.
Let's do it. See you in OKC. June 5th, we're running it up. Guys, thank you so much for being on.
Love you,
Love you, dog. Peace.
You guys rule.